everybody? Welcome back to Megazord Radio Season 2, baby! We're here! We have finally arrived into the era of the Thunderzords, into the era of Lord Zed, into the era of the Ninja Kids who we will meet soon. Not the Ninja Kids you're thinking of, the other Ninja Kids. I am your host, Riley, of course, joined by the wonderful, the beautiful, the British Nightster.
Hello, everybody. I am back again, obviously, for season 2. Awesome.
And that's it. That's the cast of the show. It's me and it's Nightster, and we talk about Power Rangers. That's how it works.
Has
So
this
let's get
been
right
for
into
half a
it.
season?
Or
Yep.
instead, I will flip you. I will trick you, audience, because I'm lying. Actually, I'm telling fibs. We do
Don't
have a
flip our
new.
audience off.
uh, we have a new old co-host who just unmuted his mic and then it made a noise as if somebody was using a wrench to turn a nut on like a metal thing. So great intro to the show, making a stupid noise that nobody wants to hear.
I wasn't even
Uh,
making a noise. I just unmuted my fucking mic, you son of a bitch. I'm here
and your
for
mic went.
custody. I'm here
You,
to take custody of our child, Riley.
well, yeah, I will always have primary custody, Crow
No,
Royalty,
I'm
but
here. I'm
we have
here.
now
I
we
won
have
our child
no
in the court
no
case.
you lost our child actually.
No, because I appealed that.
No,
Yeah, I
the
appealed that. You've
you
had
you you appealed and you got
you've had
partial
6 months.
custody.
You've had
Originally,
6 months. I have primary custody now.
no,
I
not
served you the papers
true,
last night.
not true. I'll just
I served you the
ban you.
papers last
I'll just
night.
do this. I'll just do it with Nightster, and that'll be it, and we'll get rid of you again. I'll
I
fire
served
you
I
right
served you the
now.
papers last night. I'm here for custody.
They're not real papers. I checked. The signatures are forged.
No, they're not. They're from both of our lawyers.
I graciously went to the courts and I redrafted the custody agreement to be shared custody. So now we both get to have the child that is Megazord Radio, okay? Originally I took him and I ran, but now we both get to be in its life.
Yeah,
And
you took our child and ran. That's why I
now
now
we're
have
in a
full
weird
custody.
thruple situation with Nightster, and we're all raising the kid.
This is awkward. I feel like a third wheel.
Yeah, I love
Mood
how
face.
nice. Just this is awkward. Jesus.
Yeah. This is the most awkward intro to Megazord Radio we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm back for custody, bitch.
Well, you got some.
Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you saw the last of me.
So I just googled the mutiny without specifying Power Rangers. There's apparently a hotel called the Mutiny Hotel. That doesn't sound like a hotel you'd want to stay in.
And that sees command of everything. All your belongings are belong to us.
What is Beware the Mutiny? Oh, that's a Lost Galaxy episode. Okay, so we'll talk about Beware the Mutiny in a year or two. Now we're talking about the Mutiny.
Yeah, no, we need to talk about the mutiny, not beware the mutiny.
Yeah,
So the
very different
Mutiny.
episode.
Mutiny is a 3-part episode, which surprisingly didn't air daily. Did they stop doing that for season 2?
Maybe.
Because part 1 aired July 21st, 1994. Part 2 aired July 29th, 1994. And part 3 aired on August 5th, 1994.
And when
So
did they re-air?
a week apart. They didn't.
Oh wait, yeah, season 2 didn't re-air.
And neither did half of season 1.
What the fuck?
They stopped at 32 episodes, like Power Ranger seasons were in that era, and that means the episode they stopped on is the episode where Tommy is in a karate commercial. That was the last episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the kids who enjoyed Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in its 2010 form.
Why do you know this? Off rip.
Because I'm an
Because he's
expert.
Riley.
I'm a subject matter expert on Power Rangers. Don't you fucking step to me, bitch.
AKA, he's got no life and has to resort to
Correct.
researching Power Ranger stuff as
Exactly. Now
as
you
a
get
grown
it.
adult. So he's
Now you
pathetic.
understand.
Yeah, he is pathetic.
Yeah.
I can agree to that, Knight.
I don't like this. This is your new favorite word now.
What, calling you pathetic?
Yeah.
You don't like that that's Knight's new favorite
He
word?
thinks he's Mr. Slick Salamander over here, trying to call me pathetic.
I mean, he is.
Yeah, I mean,
He's not a salamander, but he is slick.
yeah, I'm not Charmander. You know.
Nah, he's a Squirtle.
Okay, that sounds like it's meant to be like either an insult or something dirty, but
Yeah,
I
either
will
either an insult or he's hitting on you.
take that just because Squirtle is the best of the three Kanto
Yeah,
starters, and I
exactly.
will
That
fight
was
anyone
literally
with that.
just a compliment. Squirtle's just
Second
better.
best.
You lie.
Fuck you. Squirtle's better. It's the best one. Blastoise, water cannons.
Turtle with a cannon. Hey,
Cannon he
shit.
doesn't even use.
Yo, it's
All the
shell
water
shocked.
attacks still come out of his mouth.
Shell shocked.
We are several seasons away from Shell Shocked. Anyway,
No, we already covered shell shock.
what are you talking about?
Turtle with a cannon.
Oh, Shell Shock, the monster. Okay.
Yeah, we've already covered shell shock. The best monster in
Oh,
Power
you're
Rangers.
talking about Shell Shocked,
No, shell
the
shock.
episode of Power Rangers in Space when they meet the Ninja Turtles.
That's not what that's called, is it?
Yeah, it's called Shell Shocked.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to be the mediator between this. Shell shocked.
No, shell shocked was the
Shell shocked is the fourth episode of In Space, and
Oh
it's the
wait, it's Trouble
crossover
with
with
shell shock. Excuse me.
TMNT.
That's the episode. Okay.
Yeah, Trouble with
Yeah, we're
Shell
talking
Shock.
about the Ninja Turtles one again. Now I'm talking. I was talking about the Ninja Turtles one. I know the Shell Shock episode is not called Shell Shocked. The Shell Shock
Yeah,
is
no,
the
I
in space
googled shell
episode.
shock Power Rangers, and the only thing that showed up was shell shock and the trouble with shell shock. So
That's because you didn't put a space between Shell and Shock, because Shell Shock
probably,
is, and it's got an ED at the end.
yeah,
Of
no, I
shocked.
put in shell shocked, thinking it would tell me. Okay, it was because I didn't have the space. That was literally it.
Yeah.
But the fucking shell shock is the best season one monster.
You didn't even give him favorite character that episode.
I thought I did.
And how about Pudgy
No.
Pig?
Yeah, no, Pudgy
bacon.
Shell
Pig is the
shock
best
is better.
monster in season one.
Hey, baby girl, that's my bacon. I mean, that one line alone. Let's make bacon.
Oh, nah, I can't even say that one.
All right, so the Mutiny Part 1, huh? Let's start talking about it.
Yeah.
I have a hard out in 3 hours and 9 minutes, and somehow I feel like that's going to be a problem if we don't start trucking.
Yeah, it is going to be a problem because you have me.
True.
Yeah, Crow's here, so it's going to be a long recording. Let's get to it.
It's going to be a 6-hour podcast, Riley.
Well, it gets hard cut off at 3, so we start because the Power Rangers are perfect little children and can do anything that they want. They're doing an ATV race for charity because they all just know how to drive ATVs, and they've
Driving an ATV
organized
isn't
a
hard,
charity
bro.
event.
Like,
So
driving
all
a
the
four-wheeler is not difficult.
whatever. So all the Power Rangers are gathered for this big charity event. Mr. Kaplan's there. He's like chaperoning. Bulk and Skull show up, and they're like, the only thing. I'm trying to remember what exactly the quip was because it was like Jason
Everything
said
you're going
something
to eat is
about.
our dirt.
But what was Jason said? Because Jason said something, and then Bulk's response was like, "The only thing you're gonna eat is our dust." So like, what was Jason saying they were gonna eat, or what was that?
Let me look, 'cause I have the episodes pulled up, so I can just go Mutiny Part 1, bang. Where's Vulcan Skull. There they are. Actually, it was Zach saying, "Can't wait to hit the mountain trails," and Bulk said, you better be ready to hit the dirt."
Okay. That's all you're gonna be hitting. So yeah, Vulcan Skull bragging as usual. Mr. Kaplan starts the event, and the race is on. And then we go to the moon. We catch back up with Rita Repulsa. She's working on her latest scheme to destroy the Power Rangers. She's got a plan, as usual. Business as usual. And then, of course, Rita has Finster make a monster. The monster goes to Earth. I'm kidding. I'm lying to you. So before Rita can make good on this plan that she's cooking up, there's some strange lightning going on. And she's like, "What the heck?" And Goldar's like, "It's Lord Zed, my true master. He's returning." And then we go to Earth. They can also see this lightning storm, which makes the Rangers pull over and stop their bikes. And they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And Billy's like, "That doesn't seem like normal lightning to me in my science eyes."
It could be thunder, but probably not.
Probably not.
Most likely
So we go back to the Moon Palace. Goldar and Rita kind of argue a little bit, and then Goldar says he's gonna go see his master. So he goes to Lord Zed's new chambers that are already ready with his throne. And there's Lord Zed, and what a freaky guy. Very very iconic design nowadays, but this was definitely a lot to swallow for the kids at home. Fucking got all of his fucking muscles outside of his body. He's got a big snake on him for some reason.
Hey,
Had his brain
don't
exposed.
don't knock him for the anaconda.
Don't knock
Okay.
Nagini.
Don't knock him for the anaconda.
But what, he never has the anaconda again. Why
Because
does
the
he have an
anaconda becomes
anaconda?
his staff.
And speaking of never
Oh.
again, we
Yeah, the
see
anaconda becomes his staff, Riley.
someone that we don't see again is the first shot of Rita's palace. Goldar is talking to Scorpina, and then we just don't see her again after.
You're right. Scorpina
After
was there for one line and then never again.
Yeah, she
Yep.
was there's like one line in this episode.
And after
and
that
then
one
that's
night, she and Goldar got divorced.
yeah.
Well, no, because she comes back one more time this season. So we're not done with Scorpina yet. But
But she does get divorced from Goldar.
maybe.
No, yes, she does, because Goldar ends up getting married to Rita
What the
in
fuck are
season
you
3.
talking about?
In season 3.
She filed the
No.
papers in at the end of season. Well, actually, right here.
Okay,
Um,
Co-Royalty now has DM'd Nightster to gaslight me, as we were discussing earlier off call, when they were going
he
to try to
hasn't.
gaslight me into thinking SPD was airing
They
right
haven't
now.
actually. I could show you a screenshot of our DMs. That there has been nothing.
Yeah, it's literally just the last thing I said was the dragons.
No, the last thing you said was, "Now let's delete all of our DMs we just sent to each other."
No, it's really not, I swear. I haven't said shit, but Goldar and Rito did get married.
Yeah.
Oh, Rito! You said Rita.
No, I said Rito.
You said Rita.
No, Rito.
The first time you said Rita.
No, I said Rito.
You definitely did not.
Rito.
Rita
I
is
don't
what you
know.
said.
I don't know what Crow said like there, but what I do remember is seeing Scorpina like with some papers, and it's confirmed that she was filing a divorce for Goldar.
Yeah,
Okay,
because Goldar is
this
gay.
is a very strange gaslight. They never confirmed that fucking Scorpina divorced Goldar.
They did.
Scorpina did divorce Goldar.
They never
Yeah.
even confirmed that Scorpina married Goldar in the first place. They don't talk about
Well, they were.
marriage.
They were. They were
They
married.
were,
And
yes,
she
but they
divorced
never
him.
said they got divorced.
She divorced him because she found out that Goldar is gay and was pining it for Rita's brother Rito.
Okay, but I don't think that happens now, because again, Scorpina appears later in the season, and I'm pretty sure she's hanging out with Goldar.
Yeah, she can hang out with her ex-husband, but that doesn't mean that they are still together. That just means that they were
Yeah, they're
hanging
still
out.
friends.
Yeah, they're still friends. She accepts that he's gay.
Like she's an
Yes.
ally.
Exactly.
Regret. I'm gonna have to go
So
back to the
anyway.
courts and redraft that custody papers. I think we're gonna go back to the old arrangement.
No, I have full custody now.
You do not have full custody.
Here they go again.
He
Wait, what did Knight say?
said, "Here they go again. Open your ears, bro."
No, it was
That's
so
what.
quiet.
That's
I
my
couldn't
most annoying
hear it.
fucking Crow royalty feature. Is they just aren't listening when people talk, and half the
No,
time I'll say
Knight was just
something.
really fucking quiet for a second. I
I'll
have
say
no idea
something
why.
important or funny, and Crow royalty will go, "What?" and it will ruin everything. It'll destroy all that I've built. My empire crumbles before my feet. All because Crow royalty doesn't know how to listen and responds to my epic moments with, "What?"
Nani?
Nani?
Nandato?
I'm gonna just start hitting Riley with a Nani.
Nani?
All right, so Goldar going to see Zed. Babu and Squat are going to check him out too. Fucking Babu and Lunk. I'm out of practice. So they all go to see Lord Zed on his throne. And Goldar's like, "Yes, Lord Zed, I am here to serve you." And Lord Zed's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Surely you remember me. I'm Goldar." And he's like, "Oh yeah, Goldar, the groveling one." But despite his making fun of Goldar, this same groveling trait also makes him think that Goldar will serve him loyally. So he restores Goldar's wings that I guess at some point he stopped having.
I guess maybe Goldar had wings to begin with, but someone, maybe Rita, stripped him of them because they made him really powerful and she was scared that
But he's had wings during
he could be
season
stronger.
1. He had wings, but I
Yeah,
guess at
and
some
then
point he stopped having wings, and then I guess off screen Rita took them away, and now Zed is regranting them.
Huh. Interesting.
that or wait, didn't Jason cut them off?
No, definitely not.
Could have sworn Jason had like cut them off or something.
Definitely not. Not cool enough for that. Power Rangers.
I mean, shit, it's what I would have done. I would have gone for the wings,
Gonna
cut
say,
them off.
Jason's definitely cool enough to do things like that.
Yeah, but
Shit,
Power
Doggy.
Rangers itself as a show is not cool enough to depict things like that.
Shit, Doggy completely like severed Grum's horn. So
That's a horn, not a wings.
I mean,
I mean, they're both fantasy body parts.
yeah,
Yes,
They
but
wouldn't be
exactly.
wings
human
are like we
human.
all understand the concept of wings and how they're like limbs, and you feel things in them, and we all think of horns as the thing on the animal that is separate from their nervous system that they do not feel pain within. So
Which
it's
isn't
two very
true.
different things to cut off a horn versus cut off wings.
That's not even true though.
Cutting off a horn is like
It's
cutting
not
off
true,
part of
but
a
I'm
tooth.
but anybody who's not a fucking nerd like Crow Royalty thinks that.
Like,
Like you cut a
no.
horn in half and the animal is going to go ballistic because it hurts.
Yeah.
But so Rita comes in as well, and starts trying to, beg for forgiveness. And Zed's like, "You got beaten by like kids, bro. like you are useless." So things are looking bad for good old Rita Repulsa. And Zed's like, "What if you send the putties to get the Power Rangers?" And Zed's like, "Huh, your stupid gay putties? Nope, not doing that. I got my own cool putties." And he does a spell, and then the Z putties appear. They generate for the first time in all of their glory. They make some classic putty noises, and there they are, the new Putty Patrol. How we feeling?
The Z putties surely are interesting.
They are putties.
They surely are.
Thanks,
I'm
guys.
gonna be
Great
real.
show.
I don't vibe with them. I do not vibe with the Z Putties.
Really?
Gotta be honest,
I mean,
I vibe with the Z putties more than I vibe with the regular putties, but they're still not the best mook.
No, I
they're
don't think
too
putties are the
bulky.
best mook, but I think they're up there.
I disagree.
I think they're a bit too bulky with those new chest plates, and the fact that they have a glaring weakness. Just here, hit us right here. This is a great glaring target. It's just, it's a bunch of
Yeah.
crap to me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But then again, like you misinterpret. A lot of people misinterpret how the Z putties work, including you, because you've had this conversation before. As you
I
can
know it's a
clearly
case
see
of.
in this
I know it's a,
episode,
I know it's a case of you have to hit it hard enough for it to work, or, or a precise strike, but still, it's the weak spot is very glaring.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just hit a regular putty anywhere, it would have worked. It didn't have to be the same, like one glaring spot. It was just anywhere you hit, if you did it hard enough, would kill it.
I think it's an interesting concept for them to have like a central core that they have to like protect, and the Power
But
Rangers get to try to get through the protection and hit it.
why advertise it? It's so obvious.
You know what I think the
For
best
Aura Nightster.
hey Knight, you know what I think the best mooks for Power Rangers are?
The Lightspeed Rescue ones.
No.
Batlings? Are they
No.
called?
Yeah, the Batlings, they're
Yeah.
great.
No.
What are they then?
The Tengas.
I like the
Fucking love the
Tengas.
Tengas.
I do like the
fucking love them.
Tengas.
I think
Fucking love the
Batlings.
Tengas.
Who has echoing? Fix it now, or you will die.
Fucking love the Tengas.
Yeah, Tenga's alright, but I
And
think
then like
Batlings.
after the Tengas is fuck, what are they called in Dino Thunder? No, the Piranhatrons are from
The Tyrannodrones?
Tyrannodrones.
Those are
Tyrannodrones.
so sauceless.
I love the Tyrannodrones.
And the Stickzoids were awesome though. Are they the
Oh yeah,
ones
the
from
Stegozoids are also so good.
Who are the Stixoids?
The
The
black
video
and
game.
white are the black and white ones that Zeltrax had with the staff things. The bubbly
Yeah,
ones.
ones from the video
Oh.
game.
Or was that the Mystic Force ones?
No, that was the ones from Abaranger that were not used until the video game episode, but then they kind of just became the go-to mook after the video game episode of Dino Thunder.
Not really. It was still
Uh,
Tyrannodrones. They just used the
Actually,
Stixoids
no,
sometimes.
guys, no. The Stickzoids were Mystic Force. They're the elite Hidiacs. The Dino Thunder ones. Video game.
But I really
mooks.
like the Tyrannodrones. I just think that they were such a good design, especially for being like Power Rangers original.
They're so sauceless and colorless that I don't remember what they look like because it's so boring.
They looked like okay, Riley. Okay, you've been in the South your whole life. Okay, you know like the little prickly balls that you step on as a kid, and they like kill your feet when you go outside barefoot.
Cryptoids.
Sandspurs?
I think that might be what they're actually called. I always called them like prickles. So I don't know. But they looked like that for a head, and it was really cool. Because like, have you ever looked at one of those up close?
Okay, let me take a look at Tyrannodrone.
I can see my confusion now because Stickzoid was Mystic Force, but the Dino Thunder ones are Triptoids.
Ah,
Yeah, this is sauceless as fuck.
I love these. Fuck you, Riley. I love the Tyrannodrones. They're great.
They were vibing.
They be
Like-
vibing. Now,
I
what I'm
like-
also
I like
going to add,
Batlings. I like Quantrons.
what I'm also going to add is the blue heads from SPD are also top tier.
I feel like the top tier is like Batlings, Tangas, maybe Quantrons.
Tangas, Tyrannodrones.
No.
Yes.
Sauceless.
Tangas, Pteranodrones, Blueheads. Fuck. What are the ones in space?
Lava
Are those the
lizards,
Piranhatrons?
probably.
Oh, that was
Nope, those were
Turbo.
Quantrons.
Quantrons. The Quantrons. The fucking Moogers were also really good.
They do look cool.
The Moogers looked sick. The Crybots. Is that what they were in RPM?
That was SPD.
Oh wait.
That was SPD. SPD was or RPM was grinders.
Oh yeah, Grinders were also really good.
Grinder.
Grinder. The fucking Renshi were sick as hell, but that I know the reason why they're sick.
Find the name of
Huh?
I
Renshi's from
know
Jungle
what
Fury.
I know what I'm thinking of, but I'm trying to find the name of them.
What season?
The main ones from Ninja Storm.
From Ninja Storm. I don't even remember what those look like.
Oh, they're so cool.
Hold on.
Kelzax. Kelzaks. Kelzax.
Oh, those things. Okay. Yeah, they be vibing. They do be vibing, but I do. Oh, dude, the red ones be vibing like hell, man.
Beeville's Kelzax, yeah.
The like Kelzak Furies or whatever they're called are like sick as fuck, man. Like I don't know why the red makes them look that much better to me. But the red Kelzaks I vibe with.
I always thought they were called the Kelzak Furries.
Furies.
I know it's
Kelzak
Furies.
furries.
But I thought it was furries at first.
The Kelzak Furies.
Like their weapons on the base Kelzaks are awesome. You have those
Oh yeah, the
reverse
little like
blades.
Tonfa thing.
Yeah. The Tonfa blades.
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't just make these commas, but like it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Because like it could have just been commas.
What are you sending me?
The Kelzaks.
Yeah, I know what a Kelzak looks like. Kelzaks are cool.
They are top tier. We should do a
Yeah,
like
we
a
should rank the
in
mooks
this.
on Toku Thrill.
We should, yeah.
That should be what we do. Rank the mooks.
We do it after this when Riley's
Yeah, well
off doing
Riley's
the other
recording
stuff.
fucking Lolcow Live or Lolcow Crips or whatever. Night and I can go and rank the
Look how crypt like a grave, not crypts like the gang. Crypts like a graveyard.
I heard cribs, as in like, welcome to my crib.
I'm remodeling people's houses. Welcome to Low Cow Cribs.
Yo, this is my kitchen.
Riley could go let the Lolcow get to it while me and Night go do Toku things.
Yeah. Because all we do is Toku.
Listen, my soul is being consumed by Keemstar right now.
Yeah,
It's
go let your deal with the devil do its work.
I signed
Yeah.
when I dipped the quill in the ink and I started signing my name, there was fire as I signed my name.
No, you didn't. You know, he made you cut your fucking hand to use your own blood as ink.
Yeah, and then the blood caught on fire.
Yeah, the blood caught on fire.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have so much shit to talk about still.
We have so much shit to go through. Keep going, Riley. Where were you?
Hold on, sorry, important DM. 1 second.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you got a DM from Keemstar specifically.
No, well, I have gotten DMs from Keemstar, but this is a DM from somebody else associated with the show.
Oh my god, a DM from
Keemstar's
Keem.
assistant.
Not Keemstar's assistant, pretty much my assistant.
Oh shit, you have an assistant?
Kind of, not formally, but the guy who used to run the show is being very helpful and cool. So,
Hey guy, if you're listening to this, Riley thinks you're an assistant. That's all you are to
He's
him.
assisting me, and thus he is an assistant.
Hey, Keem, if you're listening to this, Riley thinks you're a big fat bitch.
I would never say that about Keemstar. I love Keemstar.
Yeah, no, he said it before we started
I've
recording.
never said anything bad about Keemstar in my life. You can't find.
Keemstar,
You
he
definitely. You
said it right
cannot
before the
find.
recording.
You cannot find hours of footage of me shitting on Keemstar on my YouTube channel and on the Issue Crew and on several other shows. You can't find that. That's not real. I've never said anything bad about Keemstar in my life.
A
I
great
love
shameless
Keemstar.
plug.
Yeah, everybody subscribe to
Very
Local
shameless
Crit.
plug.
A shameless plug that I don't need. Hey, my audience of Megazord Radio, of which there are, I think, maybe 3. Why
Not
don't you go
counting
to the
me.
place where I get 100 concurrent viewers already? This is a very important plug I need to give.
And it's the 3 of us. Those are the
Yeah,
3.
it's Crow, Knight, and me. So one of the 3 doesn't count.
Yeah, no. Wait, what do you mean one of the 3 doesn't count?
I can't watch my own show. I have to do the show.
Yeah, I watch my own shows.
Well, I can
Oh,
watch it
okay.
after, but the live viewers are what's important. It's a live show.
Oh, those shows. Yeah. But this isn't live. We're
Oh,
recording.
okay.
I don't think we've ever done anything, at least that I've been a part of, live on Toku Thrill.
Yeah, we did. We did Tokusatsu Variety Hour. Oh, well, you weren't there for episode 2, but the first episode was uploaded to Toku Thrill later. It was supposed to be streamed on Toku Thrill, but then YouTube made us wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I've never streamed anything on this channel, personally.
Hey, you know what we
Well,
should start
first of all,
doing?
this channel is Megazord Radio, not Toku Thrill. Nobody streamed anything to this channel.
You know what we
Yeah.
should start doing, Riley?
What?
Streaming to Megazord Radio.
What the fuck would we stream?
Live reactions.
No,
Oh, we
shit.
should do
you're gonna
this.
get fucking copyright struck for that. You can't do that.
I mean, you can on shorts.
Or what we could do is
That's called a
just
clip.
not play the episodes, but just record our reactions and like have cameras on us. Record that as a thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny as hell.
Talk
Now,
to each
granted,
other
that would
while
just be a Knight and Riley thing because I don't have a camera that I can use.
Yeah, you do. You have a camera in the palm of your hand right now. It's the same thing you're talking into.
Do you want worse quality or worse camera quality than my mic quality?
It's better than no camera. Like we might like mess around with you, say your camera's shit, but
Yeah, we let you stick around with your shitty mic, so I don't think this shitty camera is gonna make it much worse.
exactly.
Fair. Hey, Knight, I have a question.
Yep.
Do you know what episode the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers end up getting the Die Ranger stabs?
They don't. What are you talking
Riley, you
about?
bitch. Riley, you bitch.
Oh, it was gaslighting. You got to DM me before we start gaslighting, Crow.
You were just supposed to shut up. I was asking Knight specifically. You weren't supposed to answer.
I was just gonna say that I didn't know that they did get them. I was just gonna be like, well, I guess I'll find out at some point during the show.
All right, anyway, Z Putties, they're here.
They're here, they're queer, and they're ready to drink beer.
I mean, one of them had a bit of a beer belly.
Wait, what?
Did you not notice that one of them was significantly larger at one of the fights?
Oh, was there a fat putty?
There was a fat putty.
Poor
There
guy.
was a fat putty. Yeah, you're right.
So Zordon calls the Power Rangers to the command center, and he's like, "Guys, fucking Lord Zed is back. This is real bad. I'm not sure if your powers can beat him. So yeah, that's what's going on. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a real bad guy, and he's here. And then we go back to the moon. Lord Zed is like, I will strip you of your powers that you have squandered. And he blasts her wand, which kills it, I guess, destroys it. And then he shrinks her down, puts her back in the space dumpster, and shoots her on her way. And she was never seen again.
Absolutely never seen whatsoever again.
Did
She
she say, "I'm shrinking"? What a planet! When she shrunk.
What a
she
planet. I don't think so. I think it might have been something somewhat similar. I don't know what it would have been, though.
I think it was what a pain.
Oh, I think she said, "What a world." Because that's like a phrase people say. Like,
I
what
was
a world, what
expecting
a
what a
world.
world. I was expecting that because it's a reference to um something. Like I'm melting, what a world. Like I was expecting that, but I heard planet instead.
What a planet, what a planet. But so yeah, she's gone. And Zed sends the putties to go attack the ATV race,
Ugh.
where they come into contact with Bulk and Skull. And Bulk and Skull start screaming and being like, ah! And they're in trouble. And we go to the command center. Zordon's like, look at the viewing globe. And Alpha's like, Bulk and Skull are in trouble. Is this the first time Alpha has said Bulk and Skull? Is this the first time Bulk and Skull have been discussed in the command center?
I
I don't
think
think it's the first
so.
time they've been discussed in or in the command center, but I do think it's the first time Alpha has referred to them by name.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the first time like Alpha or Zordon, like somebody who works at the command center talking about Bulk or Skull. Oh no, Zordon does refer to them once because he's like, I think you, because when Bulk and Skull are stuck in the bus during Green with Evil, he's like, I think you know them. They're the humans called Bulk and Skull, and they're like, oh no.
But they get another name shout out here, so it's either way that they get referred to by name at some point.
So Bulk and Skull are being surrounded by the Z Putties, and the Power Rangers teleport down, and they're here to fight the Z Putties, and we get a good look at the American suits, which you're not going to have to get used to them right away because there's still some View 2 footage, but you're definitely going to have to get used to them for this season. So
Oh yeah,
hope you like
absolutely.
the American suits.
I don't mind them apart from Tommy's shield.
I
Yeah,
don't even mind
that
Tommy's
one you
shield.
don't
I'm
have to get used to, actually.
like, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't even mind Tommy's shield for two reasons. One, I was a kid when I first watched this, so I never even noticed it. Like, I never even questioned it. I was just like, okay. But like even now, I don't even care. It's so well ingrained into my head that this is a thing that I don't question it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I can see your point. One thing I will say that's good about the American suits is that now there isn't the, although it didn't really bother me in the past, there isn't the awkwardness of seeing what is very clearly a male suit in yellow and it's just hearing Trini's voice from that.
See,
I'm like,
that's never bothered me either.
I just
Oddly
found it
enough.
funny how I was like, that body
Oddly
shape is
enough.
clearly a dude.
Like none of that's ever bothered me, oddly enough. What did bother me was that Bulk and Skull were only Power Rangers for one episode.
Yeah, that bothers me too. I wish they got more.
Yeah, they definitely should have gotten way more. Because
The
those suits
true
were actually
version of
really
them.
cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they didn't go as far with that as they could have.
Yeah, they were already doing completely original footage, so what's adding two more Rangers?
And those morphers are insane.
Master's participating in his own gaslighting. I can't keep it in anymore.
I thought you were talking about the time where they actually fantasized about being rangers and they had the burger and hot dog morphers.
We tried to gaslight you into thinking they were actually Power Rangers. What?
I mean, they fantasized it, and that's what I assumed you were talking about.
No.
But I now realize that Crow DM'd you, and you're trying to gaslight me, or you DM'd Crow. One of the two.
Neither of us DM'd either of each other.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Wait,
you can't. There
That's
is
a
nothing.
lie.
The last thing that I sent him was the fucking Kelzax or whatever they're called.
That's a lie because I heard O'Reilly laugh, and he normally only laughs like that when he's lying.
Like shit. Look, I can prove it.
What do you mean? I laugh all the time. I'm in the constant state of laughter.
Like that.
pretty much.
I just sent you the proof.
I can say the exact same thing that Riley said, that you could delete the messages.
Riley, did I delete the messages?
I'm sorry, Corelty.
Damn it, you
We
bitch.
need to move on. Yes, you did.
I knew it. I
Damn
knew
it,
it.
you bitch.
See, I know Riley too well. I know when he's lying.
But regardless, Power Rangers show up. Bulk and Skull hide behind a bush. Power Rangers start fighting Z Putties. They struggle at first, but then I believe it's Jason who discovers the weakness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So Jason's like, guys, I figured it out. Aim for the Z, and then the fight turns around. They beat the Z Putties. I really like the unmorphed fights with the Z Putties. I think you guys will come around on the Z Putties because some of the best unmorphed fights in the franchise are with the Z Putties. So
Oh, I'm not knocking that specifically. I'm saying like the Z putties are just kind of mid as a Mook design, in my opinion. They're not bad by any means, but they're not great.
fair enough.
Yeah, design-wise is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just saying, I feel like people tend to soften on designs when other factors come into play, and I think there's gonna be some pretty memorable Z Putty fights that might turn your favor a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the case with something in this episode that happens in part 3, but we'll get to that eventually.
yeah, we'll get to part 3 and
We'll get to part 3 in like 2 hours, but
we need to shut up and like actually get to that because that's what I have the most to say about.
We're working on it. So eventually the Power Rangers defeat all the Z Putties. Oh, at some point, another important plot thing that happens. Tommy starts losing his powers, which is this is pretty much the first time it's infected him this heavily in battle. He starts losing his powers. He falls to the floor. So the Green Ranger powers are running thin. But they do manage to defeat the Z Putties. They ask Bulk and Skull if they're okay, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and they like put up a thumbs up, and they're like, "Okay, cool, we're gonna go." And then Bulk and Skull are like, "Whoa, that was the Power Rangers! They saved us! That's awesome!" And then Bulk's like, "Skull, Skull, I know what we're gonna do today."
Oh,
And
Bulk and Skull, the spin-off of Phineas and Ferb.
So they decide and this is the gimmick for the season. Spoiler alert: this does not go away. That every season, post season 1, Bulk and Skull get a gimmick. It's something for them to do, something for their plot to formulate around. And in season 2, it's they're trying to figure out who the Power Rangers really are.
Yep, and they definitely succeed in that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they
Actually, this might not be as gaslighty as you're implying with your tone.
You tried to gaslight
they
us.
do figure out who the Power Rangers are. They really do. That's not me being gaslighty. That's me just telling the fucking truth.
But you're phrasing it in the same way that previously you were phrasing your gaslights. So it's like a double layered gaslight. Where you're gaslighting the audience into thinking you're gaslighting us. But
I'm not
in
gaslighting
reality,
anybody, Riley.
You're gaslighting the audience.
Riley, I'm not gaslighting anybody.
See, I think you were trying to gaslight one of us, or both of us, but then you remembered halfway through saying that they actually do find out who they are.
Knight, I wasn't gaslighting anyone. That's the thing.
Yeah, never once was he gaslighting anyone at any time.
Yeah.
Nice try.
all I have done today is tell the truth.
Yeah, and I'm the King of England.
Yes, you are, Knight.
Yeah, I rule over this place like a simile.
Knight, as far as I'm aware, you are in fact the King of England.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I live in the castle.
Riley,
so I am right now.
Riley, bow to the King of England.
Well, he can't see me, but I am bowing. Just trust me on that. Okay.
Americans.
Anyway, if I can't get through more than one scene without a fucking 10-minute tangent conversation, heads are gonna roll, okay? I'm gonna fucking go to Crow Royalty's house with a butter knife and I'm gonna tie him down and get to work.
Jesus Christ.
But
I wasn't even
fucking-
trying to start a tangent. I was like dead ass trying to make a comment.
Crow Royalty's just trying to make a joke, and I'm like, I will cut your head off with a fucking butter knife. You shut the fuck up. How
Yeah.
dare you?
Safe in my castle. Across the
Uh,
seas.
But anyway, so that's what's going on with Bulk and Skull. How do you feel about the concept of the Bulk and Skull gimmick, and what do you think this scenario will lead to? What do you imagine in your head is going to go on as Bulk and Skull try to figure out who the Power Rangers are?
Bulk and
I
Skull are
imagine-
gonna succeed.
Well, Coral, you already know. I'm mostly Nightster has never seen most of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm asking him things as a first-time viewer and what he thinks is coming. Nightster's game theory, just like we had Moe's game theory on my Death Note podcast. This is Nightster's game theory.
Welcome to Megazord Theory.
Welcome to Mega Theory.
Mega Theory. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of, like with their food, or, well, not food, but like getting gunked gimmick they had in season 1. It's just going to be this thing that has the same setup, but in different circumstances each time, where I just think they get maybe close to figuring out who they are by following the Rangers and investigating the places that they were last seen, and then the actual Rangers show up demorphed sometime later, and they just can't piece 2 and 2 together unless they see them demorph. They just don't like, and they don't believe that it could be them or even consider it. So they're
That's
like, "Oh,
right.
it's just you guys. Like, it's just you guys."
Interesting. Interesting take. I will say you kind of hit the nail on the head, but the problem with getting gooped is that it's like cheap humor. Like it's just like, haha, something fell on him. It's not the repetition, it's the cheapness of the joke of getting gooped itself. Whereas this is a setup that is like it sets up for like fun, like slapstick and like goofy schemes. It's a much better repetitive bit than getting stuff on your face, I think.
Oh yeah, I do think it's going to be a lot better than season 1's gimmick, and it
But
could be a setup for them finding out in space.
yes, in space, that is the only time in which they find out.
Hey Riley,
Yes, Crow?
are you ready to rock it?
It's gonna be a little while before we rock it, but I am ready when the
I'm also
time
ready
comes.
to rock it.
Okay. We go to the command center. And the Rangers were like, it was very lucky that we found that weak spot so quick, and those putties were real tough. And then we go to Zed, and Zed's like, now I will make a monster, because Rita's monsters suck. And he blasts his staff, and he hits the ocean, where there's a little piranha, and he turns that piranha into the Pirantis head monster. The first ever Zed monster. Pirantis head.
Hey Riley,
Yes.
how many heads does your Pirantis have?
Just one.
Good.
I'm not an echidna. I don't have a 3-headed Pirantis.
Yeah, you need a 4-headed Pirantis to beat the Echidna, though.
True.
Your Pirantis is lost to the Echidna.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Dick jokes.
The fuck?
You don't know about echidnas have 3-headed penises?
What the fuck are you guys on about?
Have you never heard that before? You're a
No.
Sonic fan and nobody's ever told you about echidna penises?
That's in the lore?
No?
I don't know if it's in Sonic lore. I don't know what Knuckles is packing. But I know real echidnas have 3-headed penises.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ! I don't
Wait,
know if
Crow,
you're
you
messing.
didn't know that either?
No.
Wow.
I don't know if you're messing with us or if
This is not. I promise. I fucking swear on my life. This is not a gaslighting thing. This is real.
I could believe this because do you know about the sexual practices of Octopus? What they do?
Don't they rip their dicks off and like throw them at women? And,
Yeah,
and,
they
and
rip them off,
octopus women.
throw them at the females, and they impregnate themselves. So when you say go fuck yourself, you're telling someone to be an octopus.
Be an octopus.
Okay, Riley.
Yes.
Hypothetical, okay?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Would you rather be an octopus and go fuck yourself, or be an echidna?
Wait. If I'm an octopus, but I'd be a man octopus, so I wouldn't be fucking anything. I'd just be ripping my dick off and letting other women fuck themselves with it.
You do the work, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
do it.
right. Get off my back, bitch. Fucking do it yourself.
So, echidna or octopus, Riley? But you have to rip your dick off.
Probably echidna. Having a three-headed penis would be pretty cool.
Octopus is just because when you take it off, you can put it somewhere safe, and then when someone tries to punch you in the dick,
When somebody tries to what?
The
when
utility
someone
of being
tries-
able to store your penis in a safe containment unit where it cannot be fucked with in any way.
someone tries to punch you in the dick, they can't. There's nothing there to punch.
Yeah, my dick's over there and that's safe. Good luck getting the combination.
The only person who knows it is me.
Yep. See, I'm smart about this.
I don't regret it
Wait,
anymore.
hold on.
This is
Okay,
a
Knight,
great
I have a
decision.
question. Knight, I have a question. Okay, so when an octopus removes their penis, do they also remove their testicles?
I don't know. I don't even know if octopi have testicles.
I feel like they would need to in order to, like, breed.
Not every animal that has a schlong has the balls, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I don't think they all do. And no, I'm not about to go Googling, do octopi have balls? Not even on
Google,
Wikipedia.
do octopi have balls, Nightster?
Look up
Um,
octopus balls images. Even then you'll really be definitive.
that. Not even
Well,
on
that would just show
Wikipedia.
him. That would just show him takoyaki.
No, that would just show him an FBI warning about zoophilia being illegal. I think.
No, that would just show him takoyaki because that's a Japanese like food where it's like little balls of like pancake batter.
Okay, octopus testicles. Then you gotta use the scientific term.
Yeah, you got to use the scientific term, Nightster. Octopus testicles.
I mean, one of you can do it. I'm not.
Riley, do it. No
I'm
balls.
not gonna Google. I'm not.
No balls.
I will not Google any balls. Yes, you're right.
You have no balls.
Go on then, Crow. No balls.
I bet.
If you're so curious,
You're not
look
allowed
it
to
up
Google.
yourself.
Do octopus have testicles either? Just octopus testicles. That's the search term.
Yep.
I don't think it's
And you
fun.
must go on images.
You know what's even funnier?
What?
Hey, I googled it. It still just showed me takoyaki. I'm dead ass. Like,
All right. Anyway, god damn it.
I'm completely,
Pirantis head now. He's here.
I'm
The
completely serious.
Okay, Piranha
he
Monster
has
is here.
sent me
And
a. Well, you spelled testicles wrong. It's CLES.
CLES? Okay.
Yes. It looks like testicles, but it's pronounced testicles.
please.
Oh, this is like actually interesting. What?
Let me
Yes,
guess. I was right.
give us octopus
and
testicle facts, please.
they don't
Okay.
have any. I was right. Right?
Male octopuses have a curved groove called a spermatopher or topher groove that runs the length of their third right arm. This groove holds rows of sperm called a spermatophore. The end of the groove has a spoon-shaped tip called a ligula which stiffens and enlarges when the male transfers the sperm packet to the female's mantle. During mating, the male breaks off his hectocotylized arm and gives it to the female to fertilize her eggs.
All right, just gonna real quick write down in my notes. Megazord Radio, episode number 41, Octopus Testicles. There we go. Just gonna write that one down.
Octopus testicles, not testicles, dicks are their arms.
Octopus
have-
dicks are their testicles too.
Jesus Christ. So the answer in short is yes. When they throw their dick, that they are throwing their balls.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway,
Why did we get on this?
Parantis Head is here. The Rangers are in the command center. The alarm goes off. It's like Parantis Head. He made it out of a piranha. So the Power Rangers morph. Tommy can't come because he's got to get his powers re-energized. So the OG5 they go back into action. I believe this scene is the first time, or maybe it happened earlier, but I think it is this scene. It's the first time we see the Rangers in the command center without their helmets on.
I'm pretty sure this has happened before.
No, never happened in all of season 1. It might have if it happened before, it happened earlier in this episode. I know for a fact it did not happen in season 1.
It definitely did. I remember it happening. I don't remember which episode.
This is not gaslighting. This is not. I know we've been doing this gaslighting bit the whole time. I know this. This is another one of those facts that I know about Power Rangers because I'm pathetic. The first time this happened is in season.
I swear I remember this happening.
The Power Rangers have been in the command centers many times, but they always keep their helmet on. It's the first time it's come off.
That might be where I'm getting confused, but I could have sworn I remember seeing them with their helmets off.
Power Rangers been in the command center morphed plenty. This is the first time we see them in what becomes an iconic thing that we see all throughout the rest of season 2 and season 3 with their helmets off. Usually they're either on the command console or they're like held by their arms. And then when they go back to the fight, they go back to action, and then they put the helmets back on, and they go out. This is iconic for me. I'm glad it's finally here because it's always weird to go back to season 1, and I'm like, bro, take your helmet off, breathe. You've got a moment to breathe. You don't want to leave that thing on. They do have those weird turtlenecks, though.
Yes,
that's one thing that is weird.
They even have those in like when they're fully geared up with their helmets and it's American footage.
Yeah, it's a little less noticeable when there's a helmet on top of it, but it is somewhat noticeable. You're right, Knights there.
Yeah, you still see it all the time. It's weird.
But regardless, the original 5 Power Rangers morph. They go to fight Parantis Head, and he's so powerful that they immediately just call the Zords, even though he hasn't grown. But then he's like, check out my cool flute I have. Hey, I'm a piranha monster, just made from a piranha in the lake. I've got a flute that can control all of technology.
And it's two fish.
Yeah.
that are also nunchucks.
Yes, all correct.
It's more complicated
so strange.
It's more complicated than Tommy's flute weapon, and that's saying something.
Parantis Head is like, I think, you see, at the end of the day, Power Rangers is like a campy, silly show. And I think Parantis Head is supposed to be like the coming back around from the seriousness of Lord Zed. Because, like, Lord Zed's all fucking scary and serious, and the Power Rangers are like, oh fuck, are we gonna get beaten? And then their monster opponent is Parantis Head, who is not intimidating at all, has a stupid voice, and has stupid powers.
But he does also have like the best power.
Yeah. Oh, his power is very effective. It's just, why does a Parantis is not a word. Why does a piranha have this monster? Have this power? Piranha monster have this power.
Why does a piranha have this monster? That's a good question.
Piranha have this monster, Riley.
I don't know why a piranha has this monster. It's a big mystery.
Yeah, it's a big mystery.
But they call the Zords. The Zords have been frozen. And they're like, "Oh, oh no, we're history," and that's the to be continued. So that's the mutiny part one. I'll give
Well,
it
not all.
to. By the oh, hold on. Uh, Crow Knight, have a funny side conversation for the audience while I make the Megazord Radio Season 2 document, because I didn't do that.
So, Knight,
Yeah,
important question here.
go on.
Okay. If you had to be one tentacle of an octopus, which
What the
tentacle would
fuck?
you be?
I would be
The penis tentacle? I'm going to say the penis tentacle for 500, Alex.
I mean, yeah, that's probably the best answer because you get to go inside I'm a woman all the time.
True.
Yeah, but Riley, you have to keep in mind, you'd be going inside of a female octopus, not inside of a regular female.
True, I did say earlier that I don't want to fuck animals, so we were discussing other hypotheticals, but
That's a good point.
yeah,
I'll be
the audience missed a
the
whole conversation where we had a lot of weird discussions about hypotheticals before the show while Nightster was eating and watching the episodes.
Yeah.
I had a family roast dinner. I had to miss all a bunch of stuff. Okay, octopus. Let me see if I can find an image of an octopus that has. Okay, all the tentacles look the same, but I'm gonna go with the one that's right at the very front because
All right, I'm doing something dangerous to save time. Nobody send this link to anybody because I'm doing anybody with the link can edit because I don't want to gather your emails.
I'm gonna send it to Kang.
Don't send to Kang.
I'm sending this to the entire Discord of my group of friends that I'm in.
So me, you, and Chloe.
Hey.
No, it's the server that me and Chloe are in. That
Oh, the Star Wars one.
Star Wars.
No, send it to the fucking
Isn't it?
like.
It's like multiverse, but it's like Star Wars is
No,
the
it's Doctor
primary
Who, you
thing.
bitch. Get it
It's
right.
Doctor Who, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, we talk about a Doctor Who in there and other shows and things.
There is a Star Wars server. I got invited to it. I'm not crazy. You guys are
There-
in a Star Wars server. Don't try to
Wars server.
gaslight
No, I'm not.
me.
I most certainly am
Not
not. in a
you,
Star
Crow.
Wars.
I don't give a shit about you. I'm talking about Nightster, and I'm talking about Chloe.
Yes, Chloe and I are also in a Star Wars server, but
Okay, I knew I was crazy.
I was talking about the Doctor Who one.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna send it to my server that I'm in with like 30 million people.
Yeah, I really don't need to send it to you. I just need to send it to Nightster because he's the one who's gonna update the episode rankings. I don't need to send it to you.
And Knight, send it to me.
No, don't do it.
Knight, send it to me. I'm gonna
If I do,
forget
I'll
that I have this document in a week, so
If I do, I'll get fired.
Oh,
you're not gonna get
no.
fired, Knight.
You're gonna lose your paycheck.
That's the point. You don't pay us. When's our wages coming in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money are we getting paid, Riley?
The contract is a percentage. You all get 33% of the revenue of the show.
Which is 0 cents.
Correct. That's the point. You are all getting paid 33% of the show.
That better be true when we.
Well, I feel like Knight and I should be
that's
getting
what
50%, and Riley should be getting 0% because Riley's getting revenue from Lolcow Crypt.
Wildcard Crypt is
Like
not monetized. I'm not getting any revenue yet.
Yes.
I
If
feel
it
like
gets monetized, or if I get moved to an A circuit show that's monetized, then perhaps. But
Yeah, no.
if we get
Knight and I get
monetization,
50% each. Riley gets 0% of this.
if we get monetization on this, then it should definitely have a split. I don't want a Riley just getting all of the money from this.
I know. That's why I said you and I get 50% each, and then Riley gets 0%.
this
Well,
one's
that-
easy to split. 2 or 3, easy to split. The issue crew, I'm gonna have to make like a spreadsheet with like an algorithm.
Oh, Tokyo Thrill's going to be annoying to split.
Toku
33%.
Thrill is the same split.
limit.
Nobody else makes videos for that channel.
It's just us three.
I can name freaking 2 or 3 people who have expressed interest in coming back.
Well, it would just be you just do it per video for Toku Thrill.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
You get paid per video. What you do? It's not.
Yeah, you can see like how much each particular video made. So you would just whoever was in the video would split the revenue from that video.
Yeah.
With the issue crew, because not everybody's on all the time, so I think an even split would be unfair to the people who are. What I'm gonna have to do is what the Procrastinators podcast did way back in the day, and have like a spreadsheet with an algorithm that like calculates how many times everybody was on in a month, and thus what split they are owed. Then maybe people would start coming on. But wishful thinking. But
Wishful
regardless,
thinking.
I say that as if I've got a pretty good crew right now. People are showing up. I'm just so used to that being the case. But anyway, I've got the document now. It's been sent to Nightster, so he can put the stuff down when we say it. Crow Royalty, as this is your return, I'll let you go first. Who's your favorite character in the Mutiny Part 1?
Finster and Babu.
You can't pick two. Yeah, pick one.
Or not Finster, not Finster. Fuck. Lunk and Babu.
You gotta
I
pick
don't know
one
why I
of them.
said Finster. It's Lunk and
Is,
Babu.
Yeah,
is
pick
it
one
Lunk
of them.
or
Who was
Babu?
funnier?
I'm gonna give it the Lunk.
That's just because you wanted to say the name Lunk, but that's okay.
Yeah, it is just because I wanted to say the name Lunk. I genuinely don't have a favorite character this episode. I'm gonna be honest.
Nightster.
It's got to be Lord Zed.
Yeah, me too. Definitely Lord Zed. Like, holy shit, what an introduction.
Like I know it's basic as shit, but Zord, no, Lord,
Lord Zord.
Lord Zord.
Yeah, I know it's a basic ass pick, but it's Lord Zed on his intro.
Yeah, first ever appearance, very menacing, very ominous, like chef's kiss on this introduction. Definitely Lord Zed.
Yeah.
And you've also updated the episode ranking #1, the Mutiny, because there's nothing to rank it against, so that is true.
Exactly. So I was like, right, I get that out of the way because we're not ranking each part against each other. So let's put it #1 so far.
All right, so let's get into the Mutiny Part 2, everybody. So
We
in
need to
Part
hurry
2,
this up.
don't you fucking say that. You shut the fuck up.
You have to go in like, what is it, 30 minutes?
2 hours.
Oh, okay.
And most of this delay is your fault anyway, Crow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, I was thinking Riley had to leave at 3 for some reason.
No, 4:30. I gotta go. Get the 10-year-olds out. Get them out. Mute yourself. Get them out. Kill them if you
Why
need
did
to.
Why did it
They
sound
just
like the
keep
kid,
barging in.
it sounded like the kid was swearing?
No, it
All
was
I
telling me that the dog is off the runner again.
Little 10-year-old walks in the room. Fuck you.
all I heard was "fuck you."
That has happened. That has happened.
That's amazing.
All right. Okay. So at the beginning of Part 2, we learn that even though the other 4 Zords got frozen, Tyrannosaurus is still good to go. So Tyrannosaurus gets ready to attack Piranha's head.
Oh wait,
But
I
then
just realized I forgot to talk about the thing that I meant to talk about.
The thing you were meant to talk about was in Part 3.
No, that was the other thing. No.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck does the pterodactyl Zord just stay frozen in the air? It
I was
should fall to the
thinking that as
ground.
well. I was thinking that, like, did you freeze time around the Zord so that it wouldn't fall?
Like,
Otherwise,
why is it just frozen in the air? It should just
did you
fall.
like you froze it so there's nothing keeping it afloat?
Exactly.
I've also got one other question regarding the Zords being frozen, but I'm not sure if we've gotten to the other main part of that yet.
What is it?
Have we gotten to the T-Rex Zord and what happened to that, or is that
No.
about to happen in the start?
That's about to happen. But like the fucking pterodactyl Zord, it's a flying Zord. It has no landing gear. Why is it still in the air?
Magic.
Like,
Man.
genuinely. That is the biggest question that I have. Okay, continue.
Thank you. Thank you. So Tyrannosaurus goes to take on Piranha's head, but then we go to the moon, and Goldor's like, "Oh no, the Tyrannosaurus!" And Zed's like, "We'll just get him too. He just has to do it again." But actually, we'll take control of him this time. That'll be cool. So we go back down to Piranha's head. He plays the flute. Now Tyrannosaurus is on Piranha's head's side and starts breathing his super air breath attack at the Power Rangers. And
This is what I was confused about.
yeah.
If you can control the Zords, why the fuck did you freeze the other four? Control
Oh yeah,
all
that's
of
a good
them.
question.
Control all
True.
five.
True. Yeah, good
Or
point.
all six even, because what happens later. But get all of them.
Yeah, so they just do the Tyrannosaurus for some reason. And then so that's bad. But then we go to the command center. Tommy is getting re-energized by Zordon, and Zordon's like, I can't really do this again. It would be too much of a risk. So this is all I got for you for now, but it'll get you back in the game today. So Tommy goes back into action, calls the Dragon Zord to fight the Tyrannosaurus. But hey guys, guess what? He takes control of the Dragon Zord. Isn't that crazy?
Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, who could have seen it coming?
So we go to the command center, and Zordon's like, "Oh, it's a good thing we planned for Lord Zed's return. Now for phase 2, a thing that we didn't mention at all in part 1 for some reason."
Because why would we?
Because why even if he? It seems like Zordon knows that the Dinozords are going to be enough or aren't going to be enough. So why even try?
Yeah,
Why was he
exactly.
not immediately like Rangers, the Thunderzords?
Because badass reveal.
Fair enough. But the Rangers are fucking running away from Dragon Sword and Tyrannosaurus. Tommy tries to play the Dragon Dagger to distract the Dragon Sword. Doesn't really work. But it's not working. None of this shit is working. So they retreat. And Zordon and Alpha is like, the Dinozords suck. So you need new Zords. And then they take the 6 Power Rangers to some strange, like, fucking pocket dimension.
No, they just walk outside of the command center. The command center is
No, because
still in
the
the
outside of the
background.
command center is desert. It's a fucking, like the floor is white and there's all like clouds and shit. Like it's some sort of pocket dimension that the command center has been transported to. But
They were on a cliff, buddy.
no, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
What are you talking about?
They were on a cliff. It was still a desert mountain.
Anyway, to me it looks like the pocket dimension. So
It's
that's what
not
we're going
pocket
with.
mention.
So they go through all the effort of bringing all 6 Power Rangers to this pocket dimension, and it's like, here are the new Thunderzords. Jason, you get the red dragon. Zach, you get the black lion. It's definitely black. Don't look too far into it, guys.
Green guys.
Uh, the blue unicorn Thunderzord, the yellow griffin Thunderzord, and the pink
Isn't a griffin.
firebird Thunderzord. And what'd you say?
It's not a griffin.
Okay, whatever. And Kim's like, what about Tommy? And yeah, that's the question I'm asking too, considering they took the effort to bring Tommy here. And then Alpha's like, he can't do a Zord. He doesn't have enough power. And it's like, oh, okay, am I just here to fucking jack off and watch then? Like, what is Tommy doing here?
He's here. He's here to see what the new Rangers get.
Well, yeah, what all the other Rangers get that he doesn't get. It seems
Yeah,
just
exactly.
cruel.
It is.
It's very mean to Tommy.
Zordon is a cruel and sadistic mentor.
Here's what you're missing out on.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, they got Thunderzords, but they have to regain access to the Dinozords because they are very important in the
Yes, they are
process
important.
of creating the Thunderzords. So Billy's like, maybe I can make a thing that will block Piranha's head's signal. Me and Trini will go work on that. And meanwhile, the Power Rangers just have to kind of chill.
Okay, so on this, pause for a second, because Riley, you and I both know why Tommy doesn't get a Zord this round. His powers are so weak. His powers are so weak that he's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Knight, I'm not sure if you knew that, but Tommy dies next episode.
Yeah, sure he does.
He does.
You see, that's the night. I'm not sure if you do this. Is where you fucked up. You just gotta say it as if it's fact, and just say it stone faced.
But no, Knight. I'm serious, guys. Like, or Riley, you remember this? Tommy dies literally next episode during Wannabe Ranger.
Yes, I remember.
And then they revive him during the white light shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Primator comes up to him as Kimberly and tricks him into
Just
a state
fucking
of
murks
feeling
his
safe,
ass.
and then just fucking kills him, stabs
Yeah.
his neck right there. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Primitor's dead, you fucker.
You know,
Primitor
Primitor
Primitor is next episode. You're thinking of Minotaur.
No, Primitor's already gone.
No,
Who do you think
Primitor is the 8th.
Primitor is? Primitor is next episode.
He's the monkey from season 1.
No, he's the monkey
he's a monkey from season 2.
I am 100% certain that he's from season 1.
Hey, Nightster, can you look up The Wannabe Ranger and read the synopsis for us? The next episode we're covering after the mutiny.
Primitor is a white baboon gorilla monster and the main antagonist of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, first appearing in the episode The Wannabe.
Uh-huh.
Huh. See, I've seen that episode and I thought it was season 1 because I thought I watched it during our season 1 recap. Or
No, you must have just seen it at some other point.
Wait, you've seen this episode, Knight? You don't remember Tommy getting fucking murked?
Yeah, it's one of the most memorable moments in Power Rangers history. How do you not remember?
Yeah. Like, Tommy just got fucking murked. You can hear Kimberly's, like, just devastated scream when she finds his body.
I'm going to quote Riley by saying that Power Ranger just isn't cool enough to do that.
Good point. He makes a compelling point.
Yeah, he does.
Like, you can't fool me by saying there's a brutal murder in this kid's show.
I mean, if it were a modern kids show, yeah, I totally could, because that does, like, regularly happen nowadays.
I mean, Javi got fucking amputated, so I'd believe it nowadays.
No. Like, we're talking about the era of the show where they had to keep reminding us that all the buildings that were destroyed by Megazord fights were all abandoned.
Oh no, the abandoned warehouse district.
Exactly, yeah.
Do cities have abandoned warehouse districts?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Why do they have a whole district of abandoned warehouses?
Oh, because they're abandoned warehouse. Or they were a warehouse district at one point, but they've since been abandoned.
Like the entire district was abandoned.
Oh, it was a district. It was originally just a warehouse district, but now it's an abandoned warehouse district. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Tommy dies in
it. Yeah, the scene we're talking about does happen in the abandoned warehouse district, in case you didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she throws Tommy's corpse through a building. And they had to clarify that building was an abandoned warehouse.
Kimberly, you just threw him through an abandoned warehouse. I don't care.
Yeah, no, it was some of the best acting Amy Jo Johnson ever did, was her, like, deathly scream when she sees Tommy's mutilated body.
And then she realized that she looks down and she sees the blood on her own hands, and she realized that she was the one, because it actually wasn't Primator. She was under mind control the whole time. It's a fucking M. Night Shyamalan twist.
No, see, she attacked because she thought it was Primitor, impersonating
Yeah.
Tommy, and so she killed him. And then when she didn't see him turn back into Premator, she was like, "Wait a minute," and then turns around and turns out that Premator was actually Jason in disguise, watching the whole thing.
And this has been spoilers for the premise of the next episode.
Yep.
None of these scenes are spoilers, but the premise of Primator turning into Power Rangers is a spoiler. But anyway,
I love how I didn't even mention that part. I just said that, he killed Tommy. And
well, I
then
knew that
y'all
Nightster had
mentioned the
seen
spoiler
Wannabe
thing.
Ranger, so I was trying to make it more believable by adding details for Wannabe Ranger.
You can't fool me with an episode that I've already seen.
I knew he'd seen Wannabe Ranger, but I also know that he's sometimes bad at remembering things he's seen a long time ago. So I thought maybe
Good point.
if I hit the right notes, it might be a little more believable.
Sadly, you hit the wrong ones.
Tragic. But anyway, so the Power Rangers are just chilling. But then the fucking the rally gets attacked by the Z Putties and by Piranha's head. So the Power Rangers, I believe, led by Jason in this interaction, are like, "Look, I know we don't have a shot. I know we're fucked, but like maybe we can slow them down. We got to go try to help protect people." Which you all know, if not us, then who moments are my kryptonite. So chef's kiss. Hey, by the way, guys, I have an important question for you that I should have asked a lot earlier.
Who?
I'll ask Crow Royalty first. Hey, Crow Royalty, what
What?
was your favorite scene in part one?
I was going to mention that as well. I was thinking to myself earlier. Wait, we didn't do
In
favorite
part
scene.
1, it was Lunkin Babu staring at Zed through the little peepholes that they have.
Well, Crow Royalty, I'm glad that was your favorite scene because you're gonna see it about 700 more times.
Nope. And I loved it. I loved every second of it. Fuck you, Riley. It was great.
Ooh, the lighting changes with his mood.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene in part one, Nightster?
The epic reveal of Lord Zed.
Yeah, again, me too. Like, no,
Wait, I thought we
chef's
didn't.
kiss.
I thought we didn't give favorite scene and favorite character the same answer.
I kind of gave up on that. I have like a light where I try not to do that, but it's not happening this episode. It's Lord Zed's introduction.
Yeah, how can it be anything else? It was just so awesome.
I mean, I like the silly moment.
I like a silly moments sometimes. I give it to the silly moments sometimes, but like
Me too.
so much aura. Gotta give him props.
Yeah, like I was debating between a silly moment for part 3 of this episode.
Fair.
But
Okay,
which I
anyway,
might actually give it to.
part 2.
Yeah.
So they have their "if not us, then who" moment, where the other 4 Power Rangers, they gotta go help the rally. So they're fighting more Z Putties. They're trying to fight Piranha's head. Meanwhile, Bulk and Skull have stolen the Power Rangers ATVs. But then Piranha's head makes them so they are driving around all on their own, and they're like, whoa, whoa. They're getting all flipped around, and it's all crazy. And then Piranha's head calls the Tyrannosaurus and the Dragonzord again. The Dragonzord like arms its missiles, and they're all like, oh no! And that's the end of part 2.
Yep.
See, part 2 didn't take that long. We got through part 2 pretty quick. Royalty, who's your favorite character in part 2?
I don't know, Billy.
Fair.
I genuinely don't know.
Crow, you understand the assignment. You've been on this show before.
Yes,
Stop
I have.
being...
But no, what I'm saying is at the same time, like, I didn't like or dislike anybody less than anybody else this episode. I genuinely do not know who my favorite character is.
You gotta think of like somebody who had one good. That's what I do. It's like who had like one really good scene that I can think of immediately in my head. Oh, that one. There you go. That's fine.
I also don't want to repeat Lunkin Babu 3 times.
I mean, you could give it to Babu this time. I don't
I
know if they
can't
even
give it to
appear.
Babu this time.
I don't know
yeah.
if they appear in the episode. Is the
I don't
problem?
know if they appear in the
I
episode.
don't think
That's
they
the other
appear in
problem.
part 2.
Like, I would have 100% given it to Babu, but I couldn't remember if they actually appeared in the episode or not. I know they appear in part 3 and do the
yeah, they
peeping
have the
Tom
ending like
thing
you idiots
again.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I don't remember them appearing in part 2, so I was like, I can't give it to Lunkin Babu. So like who had like the most impact on this episode, and my brain just said, I don't know, fucking Billy. Like everyone is good in this episode, but at the same time, like I don't know who my favorite character is. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, what about you, Nightster?
Originally, I was gonna give it to my boy, the old favorite. However, considering this is the episode where we get the famous hip hop keto gif from Zach, just for that alone, I'm giving it to him.
Oh wait, that was this episode? I'm changing my answer.
Like he does that one gif that everyone knows of Zach with
I'm
hip hop
changing my
keto.
answer.
When did
I'm
this
gonna decide on
happen?
this.
Wait. When did this happen? This isn't this episode. He didn't do any hip hop keto. What?
Yes, he did. Skip
They didn't
to
even. They didn't even fight unmorphed.
in the morphed fight against the putties.
He did hip hop keto morphed.
Skip to part 2, 15 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay. The Mutiny Part 2.
Wait, it might be a different clip. Hold on. Okay, it's already hip hop keto, but it's like a little dance after he fights, and it's the wrong timestamp. It was 15 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That dance gif, everyone
Oh
knows
yeah,
it.
okay, yeah, that's based. I vibe with that. Yeah,
So
Zach.
that's why Zach is my pick.
I, who is actually picking my favorite character for reasons of character, I am going to give it to Jason. Because Jason is the one who led them in the battle, despite the fact that they knew they couldn't take Piranha's head. And again, if not us, then who is my kryptonite in this franchise? So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
give
can
it to
be your
Jason.
kryptonite.
Fair.
Yeah, no, if I hadn't have forgotten that bit about Zach happened, I would have just said Zach right off the bat. So Zach.
Fair enough. Favorite scene, Crow.
That Zach gif.
Okay, Nightster.
I am going to split favorite character and favorite scene because I'm going to say my favorite scene is the reveal of the Thunderzords, specifically the Red Dragon.
Yeah,
Holy
I was
fuck,
also gonna say the reveal of the Thunderzords.
See, okay.
No,
See, what I'm going to say about that is the Red Dragon has its moment, but it's not this episode.
Yeah, it's not a griffin.
No,
It was not
Riley, shut the
black.
fuck up. It's not this episode where I think the Red Dragon has the best like scene. And Riley's gonna fucking disagree with me, and I know he's gonna fucking disagree with me.
Are you talking
Wait,
about
what?
when he goes into the other mode?
Yeah.
Why would I
I
disagree
love
with
man
you?
mode. I love man mode on Ryuseo. I fucking love it.
When
I
have I
don't.
complained about man mode on Ryuseo?
No, you don't like Megazord fights.
I don't hate all Megazord fights. I'm just saying they're per capita the least interesting part of the show, but there are good ones.
That's what I'm saying.
I fucking love Megazord fights.
I kind of just zone out whenever Megazord fights come on because I'm just like, okay, it's just going to be a slow punch this, slow punch here, a tiny.
Yeah, you gotta have
thing
really good fight choreography. And let me tell you something about the fight choreography in season 2, especially the first third. There is no fight choreography. It's just a slideshow of 2 different shows mashed together.
Yeah.
which we get our first taste of that in part 3. That's going to be the norm for a while. Get ready, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, JDs and gentlemen, we are finally here, part 3 of the mutiny, except that Ranger Wiki crashed. So I have to reload Ranger Wiki. There we go. Okay. So part 3. Billy and Trini are still working on the device. They're not quite done, but they finish it pretty quick. So the Rangers are able to survive the Zords. They make the power blaster. And they trick Paranta's head a little bit by they're gonna aim it at the Zords and destroy the Zords, but actually they aim it at Paranta's head. So it doesn't kill him or anything because he's a Zed monster and he's super powerful and stuff, but it does distract him.
You're way
And
far ahead. That is
well,
6 minutes into the episode.
so is Ranger Wiki then, so you're gonna have to give us the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, do you want me to? Okay. So we actually start in the command center, and Zordon and Alpha are watching what's going on, and it cuts to, well, and they're watching Billy and Trini work on the device before it cuts to the Moon Palace, and Zed is fucking what's he saying?
You can do it. I believe in you.
He's just saying, "Oh, the Rangers' efforts are futile. They'll never get control of their Zords back." I am Zed.
I am Zed.
And we move to the racing, well, not racing thing, but in a JTV place. And this guy has a pair of binoculars, and he's watching Bulk and Skull on the malfunctioning ATVs. And he passes them to his friend. He's like, "Hey, check this out." And she looks, and they're all going insane. Then we're back to Zed, and he sees.
Hold on, real quick about the ATVs. We forgot to mention this in part 1. It does come up again later in this part too. At least the instrumental does. There is a song in this episode that a lot of people hear, and they assume it's a song for like Zord stuff because it's like actually good. But I'm pretty sure they might have started using it for Zords later. But it seems like they made it for them driving ATVs. Remember the song where it's like ride the machine go.
Oh yeah, that song is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That was a goated song. Like these episodes just had an amazing selection of songs that they put. Like
Yeah,
they had
Ron Wasserman is a god.
They had "I Will Win," "Fight,"
Ranger.
Not
not
yet.
that one.
Not
Not
that
yet.
one yet. We
Not
got
what,
the
huh?
instrumental of Go Green Ranger Go, but I don't think we got the lyrical version.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they played the instrumental of Go Green Ranger Go while the Dragon Zord, while Tommy's controlling the Dragon Zord, it's fighting the Tyrannosaurus. It plays
Yeah.
the instrumental of Go Green Ranger Go.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
So
My
the
brain
Rangers
just started thinking about a completely unrelated song.
Gold
It
Ranger,
involves-
maybe?
Huh?
Was it the Gold Ranger song?
No.
Quick as lightning, strong as steel. Watch out,
No,
danger!
it has
It's
it has
so
something to do
real.
with a certain ranger in white.
Oh well, we heard you sing White Ranger Tiger Power. I thought you were referring to something else.
No, that was like the entire song that was like playing in my head for a minute. I don't know why. That's just what started playing.
You
Yeah,
know,
we heard you
part of the
singing
Gold
it.
Ranger song is fucked because they put you may notice how strong of an emphasis they put on the word steel. And that's because the Gold Ranger was supposed to be Ryan Steele from VR Troopers before they changed plans.
Ah.
So it's just, for some reason in the song they just really put some stank on. They're like strong as steel, and it's like, all right, buddy, calm down.
That one didn't age quite so well.
True.
So the Rangers are now facing a piranha thingy guy, and the Dragonzord is also there, and he's firing up his missiles on his fingers
Thingy
at the
missiles.
thingy missiles at the ATV
Thingy
riders.
missiles.
So there's explosions and ATVs driving away, and then we're back
Okay,
to
Riley, real quick before we continue here. Okay.
Mhm.
If you had to pick any type of vehicle to give to a ranger team, what vehicles would you give them?
I don't know. I feel like there's not enough Power Ranger jet skis. That would be pretty sick.
What?
You wouldn't want to see a sick ass Power Ranger jet ski with fucking lasers and shit?
That's just out of left field, but I could see it.
Yeah, jet skis are cool, and I don't think I've ever seen a Power Ranger with a jet ski. So, but
Okay,
yeah,
Knight,
jet
what's
ski.
your answer?
That's my answer.
I need to look at fucking vehicle types that haven't been used yet. Like solo vehicles is what I need. Solo vehicles.
What if there was a
No,
Santa Ranger and they gave him a sled?
They
oh,
did
that
do
would be
that.
amazing.
I know there was a Christmas Ranger, but I didn't know if he had a sled.
No, they did in no, there was Santa Ranger in the comics,
Oh, yeah, in the comics, Santa was a Power Ranger. Yeah.
and he had a sled or had a sleigh and reindeer zords.
Man, it is
Sick.
so funny to me because we know Santa's real from even Mighty Morphin, but it was a more modern invention that like everyone knows that Santa's real, and he's just like kind of like a regular celebrity is in the real world. Like that will I've talked about this on the show before, but this will fuck with my head forever. There's an episode of Dino Fury where Javi is working at the mall and he talks to Santa. It is not a mall Santa, it is the real Santa Claus at that mall. And they're just talking like they're coworkers, like they're chill.
Yep.
Like, oh, hey, Santa, how's it going?
Yep.
Oh, wait. What are those things called? The freaking. It's like a hoverboard, but it's got a handle.
Fucking
Segway?
scooters?
Segway, yeah, Segway.
I could
I
see a
would
Just give
Segway.
Power
It'd be a
Rangers
little
would-
goofy,
Segways?
but I could see it. It'd be
I would
cool
love
in a
to see
way.
Power Rangers on Segways.
You could give Power Rangers Segways.
Hey, you know how the guy who made Segways died?
Well, this is a great segue to get us back into the topic.
No, it's not. Fuck you. You could have made that joke after I said how the guy who made Segways died, but all it does now is piss me off because I'm obviously in the middle of a thing.
I thought
did he
that was
die?
I thought that was the pun. Like,
No, I'm literally. Do you know how the guy who invented Segways died? Yes or no?
no.
No.
So the point of a Segway is that you're supposed to be able to control its movement entirely. If you want to stop, you're supposed to be able to stop instantly. So the guy who invented Segways is like gathered everyone around. He's like, "Come on, come all! I will show the stopping power of my Segway." And then he segued towards a cliff, and the Segway did not properly stop like it was supposed to, and he went down the cliff on the Segway and died.
Damn.
Oh no, that just reminds me of the time where the people behind the Tesla car was like, "And these windows can't break. Watch," and they and they fucking smashed it. Like they're indestructible, and then he like got like, some kind of hammer or something, swung at the window, and it just shattered.
All right, anyway, please continue, Nightster. That's a great segue into our into our back
I
to
love
the
how I
topic.
didn't even answer the question.
Oh shit! Yeah, you have to answer your own question. My bad.
Yeah, I have
didn't
to
think
answer
about
my own
that.
question. See, there's not enough ATVs and Power Rangers that are actually Power Rangers vehicles. There's, I think, 3. There's the Dino Thunder Black Rangers, there's the Dino Thunder White Rangers, and then there's the Shadow Rangers. I feel like we need more 4-wheelers. But at the same time, I want to give a Power Rangers team, like the fuck, what are they called? You know the little like skimmer boards or whatever they're called that people will like ride on to go over water?
Boogie boards?
Not boogie boards, the like wooden ones.
I think that's just a wooden surfboard then.
No, it's not a surfboard because it's smaller than a surfboard. Surfboards are long as fuck.
I only know about surfboards and boogie boards. Those are the only water-based boards I'm aware of.
Hold on. Because they only work on like shallow water. Oh, it's just called a skimboard. Okay. Like
Called a skimboard?
skim board.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
know.
think this would
That's
be
what I
really
said.
interesting to watch like a Power Ranger use. You get what I mean?
Fair.
It might
Like
be.
I feel like this would just be really interesting.
I feel like we get like a surfboard before we get that. We've
We
never had a
did.
I mean-
surfboard either.
We did. It's called Mega Ranger.
But that's in the space, not in the water.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I want.
It
I
could
want-
also be a
I want-
snowboard or a skateboard. It could be any type of board. It's in space. So it's not a surfboard.
It is a surfboard.
It's a spaceboard.
It's a space surfboard.
How about one that I'm pretty sure has only appeared for one season for 3 Rangers, and I think was only ever used like once or twice, which was
What's that?
the in Ninja Storm. They had those like wing glider things.
Oh yeah, the gliders.
True. Yeah.
I would love to
That's
see
a good
more of that.
option. Wait, hold on. I have one. Why don't we just give a ranger a helicopter? Like a single person helicopter to fly around in.
The Thanos copter. the Thanos copter.
Wait, no, like dead ass. Like okay, so we have a jet based like sent our Power Rangers team, okay? Or like a flying based Power Rangers team, okay?
Yeah.
We give one of them a single person. We give the Yellow Ranger specifically a single person helicopter. We give the Red Ranger a fighter jet, and we give the Blue Ranger a cargo plane. And these are the vehicles for the season.
They were just pitching ideas for the new, completely original season.
True. If they have fucking skim boards in the new season, will you watch it, Co Royalty? Even if it's Mighty Morphin, if they have skim boards, will you watch it?
If they have skim boards and the skim boards exist for more than a single episode.
Okay.
Like if the skim boards become prominent and are like in every episode just about like the Astro Gliders were, then maybe. Just
Like,
maybe.
At the very least, as prominent as the Raptor cycles from Dino Thunder.
Yeah, at the very least.
Because those weren't in every episode, but they appeared enough that you were like, oh yeah, I know these things.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got to appear enough that like, oh, I know what it is. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
other option, everybody gets a rad bug.
Let's go. It's the only way to fly.
Everybody gets a rad bug. Like if everybody gets a rad bug and it's Mighty Morphin, I will watch it. But you got to give everybody a rad bug.
Nah, I think you would watch it even if they did the rad bug, because they haven't done the rad bug in so long.
Watch it even
if they just did the one rad bug, yeah.
Like I love the rad bug. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Nightster, but the rad bug is like my favorite vehicle in Power Rangers.
it is
Period.
really cool.
Like I fucking love the rad bug and the rad bug 2.
Unfortunately, the rad bug is over until the rad bug 2 in fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
Which is some bullshit.
Rip
I think
Rad
Green
Bug.
with Evil is its last appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it was a really good part of the show. Like,
I mean, I
the
can
whole-
see it. Like they were like, it's too goofy. Like it's a fucking, it's a shitty little beetle with a fucking colander on top. Like I think they were like,
was the
now
appeal.
that we have the sick ass Green Ranger, we don't want to stoop ourselves to the low of the rad bug.
Hey Riley, I have a question.
What's up?
When's the last time we see Radbug Radler?
That's Rad Bob Radler.
No, it's Radbug Radler. Because I think you forget I changed it.
Well, you you haven't been around in a while, okay? So it's Radbob Radler again, but
Radbug Radler.
what is his actual name? I think it's Robert Radler. Let me actually see when he. I think he directs for like years and years and years. I think we're gonna see plenty of Radbob Radler.
Radbug
Robert
Radler.
Radler, Power Rangers. Okay,
Oh, it's
Ranger
1D.
Wiki. Okay, he does 3 episodes of Mighty Morphin season 3, and he does like a third of Zeo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Riley, or not Riley. Hey Knight.
Yep.
You're given one chance to fly. How are you flying?
You could choose a method by which you fly.
You get to choose one method by which you fly.
Do I get to grow body parts?
No.
Well, so what are the methods then? I figured grow wings would have been one of them.
Different vehicles, I imagine, is what they
You
mean.
get to fly on a bird. Okay. You get to have a bird pick you up, or pick you up like by your back and fly you that way. Okay. You get a regular plane, like modern day regular, just economy class plane, or you get the rad bug.
Can I do it like Pokemon Legends Arceus, where the bird has like a hang glider holder that he's holding in his talons, and I grab that and I just soar?
No.
Can it be a mythical animal like a dragon?
Yes, but if you're riding a dragon, you have to ride it like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Isn't that also just how you ride any animal that you ride?
No. Okay,
ride...
so with the bird, it picks you up like Shane's bird jetpack.
I will ride a
Battleizer.
Chinese dragon, like a sky serpent. I'll ride one of those on its back.
Riley?
I don't know. You're putting me in a box here. At first you said any way to fly, and then you're like, but you can't grow wings, and actually it's just a bird picks you up, or something else happens. Like this whole hypothetical
The bird
got away
picks
from
you up,
me.
the rad bug, a plane, or you ride a dragon like Toothless.
I mean, probably the rad bug, probably the most convenient.
Chinese dragon, because it's
I'm
awesome.
also picking the rad bug because guess what?
It's the only way to fly.
It's the only way to fly.
Yes, but my answer in the original hypothetical, which is just choose a method for flight, was just going to be I fly like Dragon Ball Z. I could just go up in the air if I want.
I would sprout wings like that. Connect from my arms to my torso like Jet Ray.
What the? Okay. I'm still picking the rad bug because once again, it's the only way to fly.
Have you seen how fast that alien flies? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, awesome. But also like real life physics says that wouldn't work.
Did you know that by all known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly?
You know what? I'm growing bee wings.
Nor should a Jet Ray.
I'm gonna break all. I'm gonna break all of the laws of physics and just become a bee.
Actually, no. Here's my answer. I turn into Jet Ray. I've got the watch.
You just turn into Jet Ray. You just get
you have the one tricks.
Yeah, you just get the one tricks that just has Jet Ray.
It's a Jet Ray, which I wouldn't mind as my only alien because Jet Ray is fucking sick.
Okay, see, if I had a one tricks, my alien would just be accelerate.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty useful one. I'd probably go with like, yeah,
watch Riley
accelerate's a
pick
pretty
Gray
good
Matter.
one. Gray Matter's also smart because I could like do science stuff.
Yeah, but you're tiny and weak.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I'm not getting. You see, I'm not getting into fights in real life, so I'm just thinking of what I could use in my real life that would be cool. And
you could also get Nanomech.
Nanomech also works. Yes, I could do upgrade. I think I would do upgrade. Yeah,
that is a very good one. Yeah.
Why would you do upgrade?
Because then I could just like be a car if I want.
Okay, fair. Wait, what happens? Wait, hold up. What happens if I collect all 10 of the One Tricks users?
Then you could just put them all together. Then you just put all the watches on, put 5 watches on each arm, and then you basically have an Omnitrix, but it's just much more cumbersome.
Exactly.
But
I'm just
could you
gonna, I'm gonna use
aliens?
my powers as accelerate to just steal your watch, Riley.
Uh, but could you
No.
fuse the aliens by slamming two watches together?
Oh
Whoa.
shit! But wait, does that mean that we as people fuse together as well?
Yeah, it's like Dragon Ball Z fused together.
Dragon Ball Z plus Ben 10 fusion.
So
powers.
what would Knight and I become?
Uh,
Knight royalty or Croaster?
Croaster
I feel
sounds
like
cool.
I think Knight Royalty sounds a lot fucking cooler than Croaster. I don't know what you're talking about.
I vibe with Croaster.
Croaster is like snappy, but Knight Royalty is like awesome. Like holy shit, Knight Royalty is coming.
It does
I
sound more
vibe with
regal.
huh?
It does sound a bit more regal and like menacing than Croaster.
Yeah, it
But
does sound more menacing, but I'm also not trying to go for menacing. I'm trying to go for campy to throw
Listen,
off our enemies.
if you guys did the fusion dance, you would be Croaster. If you used the Batara earrings, it would be Knight
Knight
Royalty.
royalty.
yeah,
Okay, what would Riley and I be? Crow Riley?
Crowley
Uh,
Riley?
probably.
a crow
Riley?
cord.
I think it would just be Cryo.
Royalty.
Crow royalty.
Crow cord.
My name is
Crow
not the
Cord.
Riley Cord. It's the name of the server.
No, your name is the Riley
I,
Cord.
I guess
Yeah,
my
we do the
username
Crow
on
Cord.
Discord is now the Riley Cord, but not the display name. My display name is Riley.
No, your display name is Randy.
No,
Randy
not
Savage.
true. All right. I really would like to be done with time to spare because I do have to go on in 2 hours. I would like some time to plan. We only have one more part. We can do it. Knightster, go.
Billy and Trini are still working on the device and they're telling Zordon to be patient and you shut the fuck up because we'll call you when we're done. It's basically what they're saying.
And Zordon's like, it's a big emergency though. And Billy's like, shut up, I know. Leave me alone.
But then eventually, Trini and Billy do realize, okay, now we're done. Let's get this to the Rangers. So,
And then that's
Uh,
where my notes pick up. So I
yeah.
can take back over. They show up. The Rangers are, ducking and dodging from the Tyrannosaurus and the Dragonzord. They try to activate the device, but nothing happens. And Billy's like, "Oh shit!" But that doesn't make any sense, though. It should have worked. And they get booted around by the Zords again for a while, and then, oh shit, I'm in the super wrong place. I wasn't really reading, and then I tried to read a little bit to catch me back up to where we were. I'm like, that happened in part 2. I need to scroll down. Um, so this is when they do the power blaster trick, which gives Tommy and Billy a moment to have a sidebar with the device. And Billy's like, "Hey, this is why I didn't vote for Billy ever last season." Okay, the fucking brain fart moment fucking screws everyone over. He's like, "Oh, I just had the battery upside down."
Hey
Fucking
Riley,
life
you've
or
never put the
death
battery in upside down?
circumstance. No, but I've never been in a circumstance where I had to put a battery in a device that is designed to save my fucking life.
And Tommy's just like, oh, genius. And he like
A
pushes his head.
genius boops him on the head a little bit. I loved that. I love that response so much.
So
But
that was amazing.
he flips the battery, activates the device, and they get control of the Zords back. But Zed's like, fuck that though. I'm just gonna make him die. And then he zaps the ground, then it opens up, and this is the same shot from Green with Evil, in case anybody didn't realize. We see all the Zords sink into the ground, fall into the fucking lava. And it's like, oh no, our Zords! This is a terrible thing that's never happened to our Zords before. That's definitely not reversible. Oh no!
Yeah, it's not reversible, man.
Well,
Not
yeah,
at
of
all.
course not. The Power Rangers die in this episode. I don't know if you remember that, Crow Royalty.
Yeah,
But
the Power Rangers do die in this episode.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
they
They're
actually.
three
finale.
dead.
Actually, Power Rangers had like a sad ending where the good guys lost. Don't you
Yeah,
remember?
and then they get replaced by uh, fuck Adam, Rocky, and
They're
Aisha.
the only three Power Rangers. It's just them.
Oh,
Yeah, but
and
then
Cat.
but then you forget Bulk and Skull join later.
Yeah. It's
They
Rocky,
replace.
Adam, Aisha, Cat, Bulk, and Skull. That's the new team as
Yeah,
that builds over
exactly.
time.
And then Skull shows back up as the new Green Ranger.
Well, I more thought that Cat would be the last one rather than
No,
Skull.
Cat's the Pink Ranger.
No, Skull's the Pink Ranger.
No, Skull's the
Yes.
Green Ranger.
No, the Skull is the Pink Ranger, 100%.
And Cat joins because she
He
was
wants to
evil.
avenge Kimberly, his true love, so he becomes the Pink Ranger in her memory.
So Skull willingly wears a skirt. Got it.
Correct. Well, no, because as we all know, Power Ranger suits generate a skirt or not a skirt based on if you're a boy or a girl. So the skirt would just go away.
Apart from Trini.
Yeah,
Yes.
apart from Trini, Taylor,
Pink
uh,
Rangers. Pink Rangers.
apart from Kijino.
Yeah, but he
It
doesn't
did
count.
it did it for Izzy, but she was like, fuck this, I'm not wearing a skirt.
That was so performative. You know what? I like Izzy. I like a lot of the representation with Izzy. That was fucking performative. The suit doesn't even have a skirt in the Sentai footage for that to be like a moment. Like, we're gonna make a skirt just so Izzy can rip it off for like a 5 second character moment that could have been expressed in a much different manner. I was not a big fan of that scene personally.
I wasn't either.
No, me either.
I like when the tough girl who hates girl stuff reluctantly owns the girl stuff to become a badass superhero, like Vita.
Vida.
Vita was like, I hate pink, it's bullshit, but then she was an awesome Pink Ranger.
And by the end
She
of the
didn't
season, she
she didn't get a
literally
can of spray paint and spray herself black, and then she was like, yeah, epic feminism, and
in
then
fact
got
she
back in the
dyed
fight.
her entire hair pink at the end of the season.
That's true.
The
She
whole
did that at the end. Yeah.
At first she had a green highlight, just one single strand was green, and then she dyed that pink somewhere in the middle, the green turned to pink, and then at the very last episode she dyed her entire head pink.
I would have liked it better. I think it's very performative because she just does it apropos of nothing. Like maybe if like a monster attacked her and the skirt ripped a little bit, and she's just I don't even need this. Fuck it, whatever. But just the performative ripping it off for no reason was a little annoying to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to AFK for a second, so you continue the show maybe and entertain the people while I take my meds. I'll be back very soon.
Okay. Corolati has decided we are not continuing the show. He muted immediately. And then they unmuted and said nothing. And remuted again. And now they're muting and unmuting and muting and unmuting rapidly. Not anymore, they stopped, but a minute ago they were. Okay, I mean, I have to get up anyway, so we can pause. So we'll be right back, everybody. Royalty doesn't want to be my friend and have a conversation with me. It's tragic.
I gotta pee, man.
I also have to pee, so we'll be right back, everybody.
Alright, I'm back. Is some kind of joke or something? You muted yourselves, both of you? See if I'd realise. Huh? Well, if that is the case, it's fine by me, but I'm not the one that has to go very soon. So just keep that in mind.
Nightstar, I hope you're addressing the audience and not going like, hello? Hello?
I was assuming that both of you were playing some kind of joke by both muting when I was
no.
gone.
We
So I was
all
like,
went on a
oh,
break at the same time.
I was voicing that. I was like, is this some kind of joke? Did you
Am I
two
being
mute
pranked?
to mess with me? I was like, well, I'm not the one that has to go soon, so
Is
just keep
Bam
that in mind.
Margera about to jump out of the bushes and be like, gotcha?
Like, keep that in mind. What scene to come back to? I completely forgot that I paused the episode with Zed Cake.
Oh no.
Like it's just all on display.
Is he caked up like Jason was that one time?
Not as caked up as Jason was, but he's up there.
Guys, Tommy is dead.
Rest in piss.
Rest in
Thomas.
peace, Tommy Oliver.
That would be so much funnier if he was ever a Yellow Ranger. I'm
Oh
surprised
my
he never was.
god.
Rest in piss.
Well, he is green.
If your piss is green, you should be calling the doctor.
What's wrong with your piss?
What?
We just
You're
said he
saying
was
you're
green.
saying rest in piss would be appropriate if he was a Yellow Ranger, because piss is yellow. And then you said he's been green though, so we're concerned about your medical state, because it seems that you're pissing
It just means
green.
that you're dehydrated. Like, not even severely.
No, that's
just
like your
slightly...
piss is like orange when you're
It's
dehydrated, not
if it's a
fucking
dark yellow.
oh, colorblind.
Yeah, that explains it. I forgot. That's all bad.
The fact that both of you forgot.
Okay, so normally, just to catch you up in the world of people who, like, can see colors completely.
Uh-huh.
Normally, piss is like, if you're really hydrated, it's clear. If
Yeah,
you're a
that
little
part
bit,
I know.
if you're a little bit dehydrated, it's yellow. If you're really dehydrated, it's like dark, orange, brownish.
Okay, so in how I see it, okay, if I've had like a fuck ton of water, clear. Okay? If I've been drinking like a normal amount, but not quite like a fuck ton of water, it tends to be like the same as neon green. But it's not glowing.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
have
be my
to-
next question. Is if it glows in the dark if you turn the lights off?
Yeah, if it glows in the dark when I turn the lights off, then I know I've got radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I guess they were selling like radioactive shrimp at one point. We could all have radioactive poisoning and not know it. Did you guys hear about that one time in the news like a month ago?
I heard a
No.
song about it.
Yes, it came up in the news like that we sold these shrimp and actually they were radioactive. So now the shrimp have been recalled, and you should probably get in touch with poison control if you bought shrimps from this place at this date.
It was a Walmart.
Yeah.
well, I don't buy shrimp from Walmart, so I know I'm clear. I don't really buy shrimp anywhere.
Why don't you buy shrimp?
I'm not usually eating it unless I'm out of Chinese.
Bro, what?
What?
Shrimp
Ever
is
been to a Chinese?
great.
I know it's great,
Oh,
but
you're
I never.
an anti-shrimp guy, Nightster?
I'm not anti-shrimp. I love shrimp, but I just don't go out of my way to get it because I'm not.
Bro, I go out of my way to get shrimp like constantly because it's great.
You have to remember though, I'm not the one who chooses what I eat on a day-to-day basis. I'm a parent living guy. I live with my parents still at 23.
So
I mean, I live with my parents at 20 and I still choose what I eat on a daily.
So genuine question. We've been open on this program about how you have epilepsy and there are disability related things with that. Do you have to be constantly monitored? Like, could you walk to a corner store and buy food on your own without supervision, or would you need somebody with you?
I can, and I have, but the last time I did, it was really hot, and I kind of just collapsed on the way home.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, that's
Knight,
not
you have epilepsy? I almost said epilepsy. But you have epilepsy?
epilepsy?
Surprised you didn't know that. How do you not know this about me? Yes, I do. Along with
This
many
has
other
never
people.
been brought up in like conversation with me.
Okay, do you know just how many things I suffer with? Because
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm a
only
fucked
know
up person.
so I would love to hear the rest of the ailments.
Yeah, Knight, list them.
One isn't really an ailment; it's just something that I am, and it's not a bad thing, but it's in the
Autistic.
same. It's in the same vein. Yeah, I'm autistic.
Autistic. Same.
Not
Epileptic.
diagnosed, but we're pretty sure.
I've
It's
got
like a 95% shot that I'm autistic.
No, I meant for me. I didn't know if you were diagnosed or not. I'm not, but we're all pretty sure.
Yeah,
as the
no,
meme would
Riley,
say.
you've heard my rants that kind of give everyone the idea. So
Yeah, you
we're
see,
just kind of
I have a little bit of doubt in my mind that I'm autistic. You, I have no doubt. You are, in fact, autistic.
I know I am, but yeah, I've got epilepsy, autism, asthma, a stammer. I think that's really it. Those four.
okay. So since we're listing ailments, you want to know mine?
Go on then.
Okay.
I prefer the
Most likely autism.
Let's call them maladies because that's funnier. What are your maladies?
My maladies. Okay, most likely autism. Got diagnosed with ADHD when I was like 13, but that could have been a misdiagnosis.
That's a late ass diagnosis for ADHD.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Colorblind,
Yeah.
and I suffer from dumbassery.
Yeah, I think we all have some chronic dumbassery. That's
Yeah, I think we all suffer
we
from
all have that
chronic
malady.
dumbassery.
That's just you can't be a member of like our little group if you don't suffer from dumbassery.
True.
Oh, there's also gender dysphoria.
I was that I feel like ADD and ADHD don't even exist as two different things anymore. I haven't heard the
Don't.
term ADD in 1,000 years. But that's what I was diagnosed with. Not ADHD, but ADD. When I
I
was a
thought
little
you were
kid.
about to say that they didn't exist, period.
No.
I was about to go off at you.
Just that there used to be ADD and ADHD, but now I think it's just ADHD. But I was I was diagnosed with ADD, and really that's about it. Besides the aforementioned dumbassery, I feel like I should probably just go get tested for autism. I'm gonna be real, because like I've heard things people explain like what can happen to you when you're autistic, like the stimming and like the way you feel about the world and your struggles, and I'm like, I check all of those boxes, but then I took the like online quiz and I fell perfectly into the point range where it's like you could be autistic, but also you could not be autistic. So it's like, great, you've told me nothing then. Cool.
Oh, you know what's funny?
What?
I took that autistic online test and got like well into the you're autistic score.
Yeah, so a little more of a confidence for you. For me, I got the maybe.
I
Maybe,
also took like
maybe not.
several "Are you depressed?" Quizzes
I don't
online.
I don't need a test to tell me that.
I don't need a test to tell me that, but I was curious, and so
Christ.
perfect marks across the board for those.
Straight
Every
A's on
time.
my depression test.
Guys, I
I did
aced
not
my
get
depression
below a
test.
99 on any of the am I depressed tests. So it was like, yeah, you're depressed, man.
Guys, I passed the test, and you just hand them the envelope, and they see like depression test. You are depressed. It's like, yeah, wow,
I aced
congratulations,
my
man.
depression test.
What's even funnier is that gave me dopamine to get the like highest grade on that test.
Okay, so you were
But
lying then.
No, I wasn't.
You were like, I want to kill myself right now. I hate my life. I want to die. And you were like,
I
yes, I
do,
got the
but then like
highest
the
score.
smallest amount of dopamine was just like, fuck yeah.
It's like one of those. It's like that thing. I love this meme, and I feel like someday I'm gonna get myself put in government prison because it is so tempting. For some reason, in like the virtual screening at airports, there's literally a touchscreen that says, "Are you a terrorist? Yes or no?" And somebody posted it on Twitter, and they're like, "I want to click yes so I can get the special cutscene."
Oh my god.
oh,
The terrorist who could never lie. That's like a comedy sketch. Like, damn it, they got me.
Damn
Are
it.
you a terrorist? Yes. Shit.
Damn it.
Nightster, are you a terrorist?
Yes. Fuck.
Well, time for the special cutscene. We're gonna strip search you.
Yep. The special
Oh
cutscene is getting a hand
no.
shoved into your rectum.
Oh
We're gonna strip
no.
search you
No,
completely.
look around.
Ooh, I would never want that, Baka.
Riley, are
Sorry,
you a
Barker.
terrorist?
No.
Well, we're gonna strip search you anyway.
Damn it.
But it's a hot TSA woman.
Okay, never mind. Just search away.
Are you a terrorist?
You see, I have a special bomb that can only be removed by excess friction, and it's located. I think you all can guess where it's located.
Okay, I'm calling
Located on the
the
octopus's penis.
I'm
On the
calling the bomb
octopus.
expert. He's a really old man.
Riley, it's located on the octopus penis. But it can only be removed if Riley insert last name watches.
All right. Anyway,
I didn't want to dox you with your last name.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Even though
So
he's done that to himself
Insert last
already.
name.
So hey everybody, now that we've talked for like at length about our various maladies and about getting molested by TSA, the Zords are dead. So that's cool. Except for
Yeah,
the
Riley's
Dragon
gonna get
Sword.
assaulted by the TSA.
Except for the Dragon Sword, which Tommy sends back to the sea so that it's not also caught up in this situation.
Yeah, because the Dragonzord is gonna get assaulted by the octopus.
Yes.
And that's why we never see it again.
Stop. Enough gaslighting. The bit is played out. But anyway, so Zords are dead. Dragon Zord's dormant. Zed sends his grenade. The first time we see the grenade, every Power Rangers villain has their growing method. Rita had the wand. She goes magic wand, make my monster grow. Zed has these little like grenades, and the monster
I always
gets
thought it was a
them.
potion bottle.
Well, no, because they don't drink anything. They pull the little tab and they throw it down and it explodes. So I've always seen it as a grenade.
It's like a bomb.
Okay, fair. I just always thought that it was a fucking potion bottle for some reason. That they like broke the potion and it like splashed them, kind of like a splash potion in Minecraft.
I guess that could also kind of be true, but there's an explosion, so it's a grenade. He pulls
Or a
he pulls
Molotov.
well, it's like a grenade because you pull the pin and then you throw it down, so it's a grenade. So he hits the grenade, as I like to call them because of Morphin Grid. Shout out to the Morphin Grid. And he pulls the tab, throws it down, and now Piranha's head is a big Piranha's head. So that's not good. That's bad for the Power Rangers. But then they go back to the command center because there's nothing they can do against Giant Piranha's head. And Zordon's like, Alpha saved the Zord. Actually, he's recovered them enough. They say he recovered enough of them to make the new Zords, but then they are just back because it shows the entire Zord before it gets turned into the Thunder Zord.
Or okay, and hear me out. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just the husks of the old Zords.
But they're
like
moving. But they're walking.
Yeah, they're walking. Let me finish, Riley.
Oh, okay.
It's like the husks of the new Zord or of the old Zords with enough so that they can move, but not enough that they could actively function and do the like combinations and shit.
Yeah, maybe it was like the components by which they combine into the Megazord is what was lost.
Yeah.
But regardless, so now they've got the Zords. Tommy, of course, cannot power one. They remind us of that because what if the kids haven't seen part 2? So no Tommy. But the rest of the Power Rangers are off to save the world once again. And
Without a dragon. No, they have a dragon. Never
They
mind.
do have a dragon. It's just not the dragon that usually they have. It's a new dragon.
Yeah, they got a new dragon.
So they morph back into action, and immediately we go into the Thunderzord summoning sequence, which again, season 2 is so intrinsic to my childhood that like this Zord call is fucking ironed into my mind. When I think of Power Rangers calling Zords, I think of the Thunderzord sequence. Mastodon, Lion, Thunderzord power. Pterodactyl, Firebird, Thunderzord power. Then listen, these are my Power Rangers, okay?
Tyrannosaurus, Dragonzord, Thunderzord power.
No, not what he says. He says
Well,
Tyrannosaurus,
Tyrannosaurus,
Red Dragon.
Red
Tyrannosaurus,
Dragon,
Red Dragon,
Thunderzord power.
Thunderzord power. So they call their Thunderzords, and they're all like, hell yeah, they're cool. Zordon like smiles and laughs because he's so happy about this. Um, and then he's like, turn them into the Mega Thunderzord, which don't worry, the name Mega Thunderzord does not stay. So they combine into the Mega Thunderzord, which will eventually become the Thunder Megazord once they figure it out.
Even though there's a
and-
much better Thunder Megazord later down the line.
True. Well,
But
do I like
I'm not
the?
saying
the
I'm not
best
saying this one is
part,
bad. I love this one, but the Ninja Storm one is so much better in my opinion.
What were you saying, Crow?
I said the best part of this is that the Red Dragon Thunderzord has a man mode. Fucking
Yeah, so
love
the
man
Red
mode.
Dragon Thunderzord can turn into a man. We don't really see. I guess we do see the sequence, but it's not really a highlight because then it just immediately becomes the Megazord.
Yeah,
But it
no,
also
it should have
functions on its own, which we'll see soon.
yeah,
Like,
no,
it
we should
turns
have
into
gotten
man mode,
perfectly man mode
and
and
So it
for
gotten
turns
no
like the
into
whole
reason.
man mode scene.
well, the man mode is part of the Megazord. Like he has to turn into man mode before the Megazord happens, but also sometimes he just uses man mode, as we'll see later.
Yeah, but also it's just like it turned into man mode before Zordon told them to combine them. It's like, why did you do that when you weren't even told to combine yet?
Well,
You're
because
getting too
again,
excited.
they also use man mode individually. So maybe that was his plan, and then they were like, "Do the Megazord." He was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, because man mode is stronger.
Man mode is not stronger than the Megazord. Oh, you meant stronger than Dragon mode. Okay, fair.
Yeah, man mode is
Dragon
stronger than
mode
Dragon
is
Zord or Dragon mode, but not stronger than Megazord.
Dragon mode has more aura, but I think man mode is canonically a better combatsman.
I mean,
yeah.
it's the only
Dragon
one
mode
that can
looks
actually
cooler.
do combat. So
Dragon mode looks cooler.
yeah, Dragon mode looks way cooler.
Although Dragon mode might be able to do combat if we compare it to the Ryu Dragon from Q Ranger, because in Cosmic Fury that thing, I'm not sure, I can't remember anything from Q Ranger, but in Cosmic Fury that Zord did bits.
And that motherfucker fought, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm sure Ryu
It
Seo can
coiled
fight.
around the
Ryu Seo can fight like a motherfucker.
like it fucking coiled around enemies and crushed them.
Yeah.
By the
Or
way, just
Man
to
mode
be
can't
clear,
do
Ryu
for
that.
those who are not Sentai nerds, when I say Ryu Seo, I am referring to Red Dragon Thunderzord Dragon Mode, not the one from Cosmic Fury. Different. Just want to
Yeah.
make that clear.
Yeah, Ryu Voyager is the Cosmic Fury one.
Yeah, and Ryu Seo is the Red Dragon Thunderzord, but they combine into the Megazord, and then we get the reason why season 2 has a bad reputation. One of the reasons, at least, because the Megazord from, or I guess the Mecha would be the proper term, from Die Ranger, is the Thunder Megazord. Pirantis Head is not a Die Ranger monster. It's not even a Sentai monster. It is a monster from the Ju 2 footage that they commissioned to finish season 1. But because Saban is greedy and has to use everything that they're sent because he doesn't want to spend extra money, he decided they needed to work through the rest of the Ju 2 footage. So until the Green Ranger gets unintroduced, so that's when the timeline lines up, and that's like I think like 15 episodes in. All the Zord fights are you see the Thunder Megazord do a thing, do like a pose, and then the monster shoots a projectile at it, and it goes like ah, and then it does the thunder saber and it kills them. But you don't see the thunder saber actually touch them. You just see the thunder saber like light up, and they swing the thunder saber, and you see like the light effect wipe across the screen, and then the monster's like ah.
So
So that's
basically,
gonna
in short, what he's trying to say is you never see the Megazord and the monster in the same place at the same time.
yes, I'm explaining the exact way of how they do it, but yes, that is essentially what I'm saying. Is yes, the monster and the Megazord never actually interact. They do have a little bit of a cheat code for that, and it is the Dragon Zord. We will see the Dragon Zord fight monsters in the same shot a few more times, but until the Ju2 footage is spent, the Thunder Megazord is just gonna stand and look cool, or go ah, and then just kill the monster.
Yep. I do still like man mode a lot.
And you
though.
also will see the Dino Megazord of the explosion if you look closely. Whenever they try to do like, because they'll try to do like shots where they trick you. Like there is a shot where Piranha's head shoots a projectile at it, and you see the Megazord exploding with Piranha's head still on the screen. But if you pause and look closely, it's the Dino Megazord. They were just
Yep.
like, hopefully the kids won't see it because it's all explodey.
I did.
But anyway, so they do that. They beat Piranha's head. And Lord Zed's like, no, the kids outsmarted me. And Goldar, fucking D1 idiot, is like, I'm sorry, you failed, my lord. And Zed's like, failed? I didn't fail. You failed. And you failed. And he starts pointing to Babu and Blunk, and he's like, you fail. And you failed. And they were like, what did we do?
Yeah, Babu and Lunk didn't do anything. Babu and Bunk.
Bunk.
Babu and Bunk. Babu and Lunk
Labu and Bunk.
didn't do anything wrong. Justice for Babu and Lunk.
And then Finster, who has no room to talk at all, is like, oh, if he used one of my monsters, this never would have happened. I don't know, Finster. It did happen 60 times when you were making the monsters. So, but yeah, so then we go back. They finish the race. We hear the instrumental of Ride the Machine. And that's. Does anything else really happen, or is that basically it?
You forgot one of the most crucial parts in the entire
Oh,
episode.
yeah, okay. You're right. My bad. There's a command center scene first. So in the command center, they're like, okay, Tommy or Kim might have asked, like, what about the Dragon Zord? And Zordon's like Tommy's powers, the Dragon Zord's powers must also be reserved. So that's
basically saying that the Dragon Zord is not going to win a single fight for the rest of the series.
I mean, has the Dragon Zord on its own really won any fights besides like the fight with the Megazord and Greed with Evil?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like the Dragon Zord in battle mode has, and like the Mega Dragon
Megan
Zord
Dragon Zord.
Yeah.
Megan Dragon Zord.
has. That's when the Dragon Zord combines with Megan.
Yes, from the movie Megan, the little AI girl.
Yeah, she combines with Dragon Zord.
Wait, I have a actual question real quick, okay?
Sure.
Has there been a single Power Ranger named Megan yet?
No. I don't think so.
Why?
Why hasn't there been one called Caitlin? Or
There hasn't been
I
one
mean, there's
called
been
Caitlin?
There's been KD, who's assumedly her full name is Caitlin.
No, I'm saying like Caitlyn. Katie is
Yeah,
Katie.
there hasn't been one there hasn't been one named Caitlin?
Yeah, Katie Katie is usually short for Caitlin, Katelynn.
Okay, how about John?
There hasn't been a No, you're right.
There been a John?
There hasn't been a
No.
John, yeah.
How in all these years has there never been a John?
There's also never been a Joseph.
Never been a Joseph. No.
That I understand, but John is literally like the most common man. Like the name John Doe is used to refer to somebody whose name is not disclosed in legal cases. Like, John is such a common name. That's shocking.
If I do common first names, I wonder how many of them have never been Rangers.
Okay, so we
Um,
have
John, Michael. Has there been a Michael?
yes, there's been two. There's been Mike from Samurai and Mike from
Well, there's been Mike's,
no,
but there's
no.
never been anybody who went by Michael.
Paul. Never been a Paul.
never been a Paul.
David.
Wait, no, wasn't the prince from Dino Thunder named Paul or something?
Nope, that was Philip.
That's Philip.
Oh, that's Philip. Okay.
Dino Charge also.
Or Dino Charge, excuse me.
Yeah.
David. Never been a David.
I just no, that's me thinking of Hector David Jr. Never mind.
Although I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking of the actual actor's middle name. I was going to say I'm pretty sure that Tommy's brother is called David, but he's not.
Yeah.
Andrew. There's been an Andros, but not an Andrew.
There hasn't been a Drew?
There's been a Drew, but it hasn't been an Andrew.
Well, there was Andrew Hartford, but he wasn't a Power Ranger. He almost was.
Yeah, he almost was.
And then the girls are Susan. I don't think there's been a Susan.
There's not been a Susan?
No. Sarah,
the-
there has been.
Yeah, there's been a
There's
The
been-
Sarah.
girl names don't shock me as much because there's only 1 to 2 girls a season, but there's like 4 to 6 guys every season. So like when it's really common guy names, it shocks me.
There has been an Elizabeth, technically, with Z.
No, her name was just Z.
No, it was short for Elizabeth.
I thought it was just Z.
I will send you the link to her Ranger Wiki right now. Watch this.
No, it's just Z Delgado.
Yeah, read the first sentence in the official
What
wiki.
the fuck?
Elizabeth Z Delgado is a former street thief alongside her best friend
Is a
Jack
former
Lambert.
stripper?
A former street thief.
No, I heard you say stripper to start.
I mean, considering that the pictures I've seen of Monica May, I wouldn't be surprised.
Exactly.
Like, have you seen the ones I'm talking about? Like, oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes. I think we've all seen it. I think we've all seen the image.
Have you, Riley?
Which image?
Monica May.
Of her completely naked with like tape over her mouth.
Okay, I've
saying
not
something.
seen the tape over her mouth. I was about to say there are several images where Monica May is completely naked, but
There's been several Power Ranger actors who have had no clothes and tape over their mouth. Like, is it Dana? I think also had that, or Kelsey. Not too. I think it was
Emma?
Dana. Yeah, Emma had one like that as well. Yeah. That's the point. It hasn't been a Monica.
Oh yeah, there hasn't been a Monica.
That's not really a common name, but May is. May is a common first name, but it hasn't been one.
That's shocking considering Spider-Man.
And there has been a Maya, but not a May.
Yeah.
Stephanie, there hasn't been one.
Wait, hold on, real quick. How has there not been a Power Ranger named Angel?
why would
That's a
there be?
good question.
Because that's one of the like most common names, and it would have made
Also, that
sense
would-
for Ghost Sager.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect name
Like
for
Pink
like
Ranger name.
Mega Force Pink.
Be careful when what you wish for. You're gonna wake up in the Mandela Effect world where Troy's name is Angel.
That'd be great.
No, a world where Troy never existed, but the red for Mega Force and Super Mega Force was a woman called Angel.
Yes.
That's the perfect world.
I do still think that, you know, the Hunter Killer adapt of Megaforce and Super Megaforce is the best way to go about dealing with Troy. But that's just because
Sorry, you go ahead. My bad. I thought you were done.
No, I was saying, but that's just because the Hunter Killer version turns Troy into a fucking robot. and makes him
That's
the Blue Ranger.
that's
And
a little silly.
it
But
justifies his bad acting.
I'm
but
gonna send you both a picture quickly.
what
And that I
the alternate
found
universe Nightster wants to live in is the universe where they did a whole Ghost Sager adaptation that was good, and then Haim Saban sat down in front of a camera and filmed like a YouTuber apology video, and he was like, "Guys, listen, I'm sorry, we can't do Gokaiger justice. We're just gonna English dub it."
yeah, perfect, exactly. Okay,
Well,
I'm
he
gonna
he
send,
need to make he'd need to make a couple more apology videos like that for Kyoryuger, Go Busters, Tokyuger, Duoger, Lupin
Okay,
Ranger,
well,
Q Ranger.
all those other things you're saying are possibly valid, but you take fucking. Now I forget what you said that upset me.
Koryuja, like Dino
Yeah, you
Charge.
take Dino Charge out of your fucking mouth.
Fuck you, Kyoryuger's better.
I'm not
It
talking about
might be.
whether it's better, but you're not. You ain't saying that it doesn't deserve to exist, you
Kyoryuger's
motherfucker.
infinitely better, and I would have just taken an English dub of it
It might be
and been
better,
very
but
happy.
and Dino Charge is a very good season. I'm saying you
It's
don't
a
want it to
good
exist.
season. I wouldn't say it's a very good season, but it is a good season.
Saying you don't want it to exist also means you're saying you don't want Kendall to exist, and
How
Ivan,
dare?
and
How
Heckle,
dare?
and Shelby,
Heckle, I
and
don't
Tyler,
want to
and
exist.
Coda,
I'll
and
outright
King.
admit that one.
You take that back right now, you
I
motherfucker.
don't fucking like Heckle. We've had this conversation. I don't like Heckle.
Bro, if this
Hey,
show isn't
Howard.
already over because one of us has died by Dino Charge, it's gonna end on Dino Charge in the middle of Dino Charge. We're just not gonna be able to stand each other anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna
just not
send
gonna
you
be able to
both.
stand each other because of fucking
I'm gonna,
Heckle.
I'm gonna send you both an image, and spot what's wrong with it. At first, it's gonna seem normal, but it's when you realize. This is from the wiki.
What do you mean 3 of her duplicates? There's only 2 duplicates.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like
I
there's
thought it
three.
was that it looked like the one in the middle was flipping you off. I thought that's what you were talking about.
There's
Wait,
three
what?
Z's. There's three Z's there, but and that just means there's two duplicates because one of them's real.
The picture is really blurry, so I assume that's not actually what it is, but it really looks like the middle one is flipping off the camera.
You would be
Yeah.
correct. That is what is happening.
Yeah, don't you remember the part in SPT where Z flips
Wait.
off the camera?
Yeah, Z flipped off the camera every other episode, dude.
All right. Anyway, they're like, "What happened to Rita, though?" And Alpha's like, "Well, right this way, and we'll find out." And they look at the viewing globe, and they see Rita floating along in space in her space dumpster, and she's singing, "99 bottles of slime on the wall, 99
99
bottles of
bottles of
slime."
slime.
And
It
then
takes one
Zordon
down.
mocks her. This is
He
like the
starts
most.
singing.
This is the most emotion Zordon has ever showed. He starts mocking her by singing it himself and laughing.
99 bottles of slime. And like he shakes his head around. That was the funniest bit. The funniest part of that was seeing his head just wiggle in the tube.
Fair. Very fair.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna fight Lord Zed. We're the Power Rangers. Whatever." They go. They finish the marathon. They realize Bulk and Skull are still zipping around from Perhanta's head spell, which sets a weird precedent that I don't think sticks around. Cause like any effect that Rita's monsters had on the world was cleared the moment the monster was destroyed. And I think that eventually becomes the case for Zed. But it seems to not be the case with Piranha's head, because Vulcan and Skull are still zipping around.
Yep.
So Tommy and Billy and Trina use the thing behind a bush, and then they're like, "Okay, Kim, Tommy, you guys go check on Bulk and Skull. We're gonna go get the bikes." And well,
They're
this
not
really
bikes.
nice, actually. They're a type of bike.
They're not.
Yes, they
I mean,
are.
some
No, they're
people do
not.
call them quad bikes. So
Yeah,
Which is dumb to me
they're
quad
bikes.
because
bikes.
they're not
But they're-
bikes. Bike.
Any open vehicle that you sit on that is that type of shape that you grab fucking handlebars and drive, that's a fucking bike.
So
It's
a
not
jet
about
ski is a
the
bike.
number of wheels.
So a jet ski is
On
a bike.
land. Yeah, it's not a sea bike. It's a jet ski. It's on land.
Just
It's
because
a
it's not a
bike.
fucking bike. It's a four
It has to
wheeler.
be. It
It's an
has to be
ATV.
on land, and it has to be something you sit on openly and grab handlebars and drive.
I
That is
stand
a,
by. So a jet ski is a fucking bike.
on land.
You
I
want me to
said.
send you the fucking? You want me to send you the video of the cow riding the jet ski in somebody's yard?
I'm sure you could theoretically drive a jet ski on land, but it wouldn't be a very smooth experience because it's not designed for it.
The cow driving the jet ski sure made it look different.
Is an ATV a bike?
Although to be
Never
fair,
mind. What do you know, Google?
to be
Yeah,
fair,
you just got proven wrong.
to be fair, the bi part of bicycle refers to two.
Yeah,
I
that's what
guess
I'm
you're right.
saying.
Like bike, bicycle,
Okay, fine. It's
bipedal,
a double bike.
Bisexual.
bisexual, yeah.
That's what I'm calling them from now on. It's a double bike.
No, you fucking retard.
I'm going to dip into something that Riley doesn't know what I'm talking about when I say it, but bi-generation was a thing.
Oh
Which and to catch
Okay.
Riley up is
no! Don't catch him up. He has to deal with the consequences of not knowing it, or of not knowing this.
No,
So-
nice sir. Don't listen to him. He's not your boss.
Don't
What's
catch
a
him up.
by
He has to deal with
generation?
he has to deal with the problem he has created for himself by not knowing what this is because he's a fucking retard.
you have to wait until you get around to watching The Giggle.
Yeah.
Which is a great
Yeah.
episode. It's got Neil Patrick Harris. You should watch it.
And David
It's
Tennant.
an episode of Doctor Who. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Tommy and Kim check on Bulk and Skull. And Skull is like, "Oh, Kimberly, you're okay. You didn't get got by the gray guys." Which Skullberly moment. He was worried about Kimberly.
Skull's
And
actor himself said,
I don't care
that
what fucking
Spike
Jason
is
Narvi said
Trini's
20 years
son.
later. Skull has never had a crush on Trini.
So
It's
that
always-
doesn't mean they didn't have a fling.
It's always been Kimberly that
But that
he's
doesn't
made his
mean
wants.
that Skull wouldn't have a fling with her best friend.
Not true. Skull and Kimberly got married
No.
secretly.
Skull and
They
Matt
got married
Matt-
secretly
because
after season 3.
Kimberly and
and-
Matt got married.
What? Oh, Matt. I thought you said Mac. He said Matt.
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 Yeah.
Who the
You know,
fuck
the
is
replacement
Matt?
Green Ranger. who is
The second
Kimberly's
Green Ranger in
boyfriend.
the comics. But anyway, so yeah, they win the race. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba,
Matt.
and that's it. Crow, who's your favorite character in the Mutiny Part 3?
Red Dragon Thunderzord.
That's not a character.
Allowed?
Wait, what did Knight say?
Is that allowed?
No,
Aw.
it's only allowed if the Zords are like explicitly super sentient, which the Thunder Zords are not.
Like the Dino Thunderzords.
Oh wait, does that mean that I could say that the Tyranno Thunderzord or the Tyranno Thundersaurus or whatever the fuck Zord it is my favorite character in Dino Thunder?
Not the Megazord, because I feel like it stops being sentient once it's a Megazord. But
No, I'm
the
talking about the
individual
Zord.
yes.
They're the Tyranno Thundersaurus Zord.
No,
Tyrannosaur. It's just
yeah,
called the Tyrannosaur.
the Megazord is called the Thundersaurus Megazord, which is why I thought you were talking about the Megazord. But the Zord is just the Tyrannosaur.
Okay, so am I allowed to say that the Tyrannosaur is my favorite character in Dino Thunder?
Yes. Much as I was allowed to say my favorite character was Dragon Zord last season, but the Red Dragon Thunder Zord does not fall into that category.
Boo.
I know one Zord from Dino Thunder who's going to get my favorite episode one time.
Packy's gonna get mine every episode Packy shows up. I hope you're fully aware.
Oh my fucking god! You know what? fuck it. Season 1 was an oddball time. We were getting our footing. No Zords. Crow ruined it
Fuck
just
you.
now.
Fuck you, Riley. The Pachysord is the best Zord.
Zord,
And the best
Zords.
character.
If you're giving Zord's best character, it should be done sparingly, okay? I don't want to fucking hear about the Packy every episode, so no more Zords. You ruined
Packy doesn't
it.
even show up every episode. It shows up for like a total of 6.
I was only going
Maybe.
to do like
Oh, okay,
one.
here's the rule. You get one.
Yeah, one per
Fuck
season.
you.
One per season.
I was going to do the Dimetrozord in its introduction episode because that
Anyway,
shit was awesome.
who's your favorite character who is a sentient being and not a robot that Jason drives?
Babu.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is again they can be immediately regretted because he's immediately shirking the assignment. You know you have to think about it. You have to find an answer. And it's not just fucking, oh, I don't know. Babu, because I like Babu in general. I don't remember what any of the characters did in this episode. I'm Crow Royalty.
I'm going
Crow Royalty, can you name one thing a specific character did who was not Lunker Babu in the mutiny? Describe to me a specific character moment for anyone.
Zed turned his staff into a snake. Or turned
It's
his
not a
snake
character
into a
moment.
staff.
He just turned his staff into a snake. What's something a character did that was like a character thing?
meant something.
One thing.
Jason did the if not us, then who thing.
Okay, well that's cheating because I said it earlier, but I guess I'll just let it pass. But okay. My favorite character in this episode. It was a hard call because I kind of wanted to give it to Tommy. Because of the "that's our genius" moment, and also just because he's sticking it out despite his powers being all fucky wucky. But I thought about it, and I'm like, I really like the idea of like Zordon showing humanity and like softening to the point where he's no longer just like an omnipotent head in a tube. He's like their friend. They're a family. And it's kind of shown
Still ahead in
here
the tube, though.
when Zordon's being jovial and having a good time with the Power Rangers. So I'm gonna give it to Zordon. Nice. Did you say yours?
No, you ripped the position of naming the character second right from me.
Yeah, right from you. I'm sorry. What do you got?
And I was scared for a moment because I thought that not only were you going to do that, but you were also going to say exactly what I was going to say. Because I was
You are
also
giving
going to.
it to Tommy.
No, I was thinking of giving it to Tommy, but then I thought about it, and then I realized nobody mentioned. Well, I gave him any credit for it throughout the entire three-parter, but Billy did bits with making that device with Trini, and it could have gone to either one of them, but Billy was the one kind of leading that area. So I feel like
But Billy is
Billy
also the one who put the batteries in backwards.
that was a silly moment. He done goofed. Everyone done goof at some point. So I recognize his efforts, and I'm giving it to Billy.
Fair enough. What about your favorite scene, Crow?
Red Dragon Thunderzord. Man mode.
Okay, Nightster.
Favorite scene is going to be Zordon singing with, I'm singing the bottles of slime and to mock Rita, but I will give an honorable mention to that one scene when they're setting up the device. You can see Zach moving around, like moving his arms as if he's shouting, but he's not saying anything. So he just looks silently pissed off. And it's so funny. So that's my honorable mention.
Man, was Walter Jones shirking work already at this point? I wonder if there was supposed to be a line there.
Like, if I find the timestamp, you can look for yourself. If you look at Zach, he doesn't say anything, but he looks like he should be shouting. It's
You know what? I gotta find this out. How many episodes until we have to start dealing with the duplicate rangers? I need to be ready. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2. Ranger Wiki. I know around where it was, but I'm not sure exactly. Episodes, okay. I'm going to start at Song of Guitardo, because I think it's after that. Notes. Okay, Trini stays silent during Guitardo. So that's the first clue. Is Song of Guitardo. She doesn't talk while she's morphed. Jason Zaccaccini's lines while morphed were recycled. Okay, so they did recycled lines for Green No More. Okay, it is Missing Green, which is episode 14 of season 2. So from episode 14 to like episode 20 or something, I don't want to look exactly. Jason, Zach, and Trini are going to be voiced by the worst imitation actors you've ever heard in your fucking life.
Okay, but yeah, go to like 5:48 in part 3. Notice how he's not talking, but look at the movements that Zach makes.
Okay. You know what? I believe you. I don't have time. I forgot how late it was.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so did we all say favorite scene? Who didn't say it? Just I think just Crow said it actually. Knight's their favorite
I,
scene. Oh, you said you did say it.
I said mine. It was the singing Zordon, and I gave
I
yours
am
as
gonna
a
give it to.
mention.
I will split favorite character, favorite scene, and I will give it to Tommy and Billy's interaction when Billy put the battery in upside down.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And
Our
then
genius.
that's it because it's number 1 the episode because this is the first one. So next week we could finally get Crow Royalty to stop fucking bitching and moaning as we finally get to fucking Putty on the Brain and also Wanna Be
Yes.
Ranger.
Putty on the brain, bitches.
I'm more excited about Wanna Be Ranger, like
Me
because
too.
that's my childhood episode. I had that shit on
Putty on the brain
VHS.
was my childhood episode, so I'm like, yes, Putty on the
Yeah, but
brain, you
you had it on iTunes, so my nostalgia is more valid because I had it on a VHS tape.
Well, fuck
Well,
you. Not everybody had a VHS player.
I had one, but my VHS episodes were like Ninja Storm and Lightspeed.
See, okay,
Wait, no, it was
my
Lightspeed and then
VHS
Ninja
player,
Storm came on the DVD.
my VHS player broke when I was 4, so we couldn't watch our VHSs anymore. And
I
by that
had.
point, it was
Go ahead.
cheaper to buy me episodes on iTunes than to buy me episodes on VHS and a new VHS player.
Fair enough. I had on VHS Day of the Dumpster, Green with Evil Part 5 specifically. So I've seen the other 4 parts probably like 4 times total. I've seen Part 5 about 1,000,000 times. So yeah, I had Green with Evil Part 5. I had Rocky Just Wants to Have Fun, which is an episode later in this season. And I had I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger, which is the season 3 Christmas episode. And I had the Zeo Christmas episode, Season to Remember. It was actually the only episode of Zeo I had as a kid, and there's no Power Rangers in it. They do not morph even once. So I only saw the Zeo Rangers via the theme song. And then I had uh I think I had an episode of In Space. I don't remember what episode it was though, unfortunately. Maybe it's the episode where Cassie gets trapped in a building with a nuclear reactor with a guy named Lenny. That might have been it. But one of the episodes of In Space. And then I had the Lost Galaxy Lightspeed crossover. That was my Power Rangers via VHS collection.
Yeah, no. I had DVDs for the doggy episodes of In Space. I don't remember which other episodes are not In Space of SPD.
SPD.
I had the first, I think it was 15 episodes of Dino Thunder on DVD. because I had like 4 Dino Thunder DVDs. It might have just been 2. I don't remember how many were on this DVD. I just remember watching the episodes where Doggy Kruger ends up becoming the Shadow Ranger and saves Cat Banks by fighting 100 fucking
Guys, yeah, okay. We don't have time for you
yeah,
to remember all the
guys.
details. Yeah, guys.
And it was like, and people wonder why I like Doggy. That episode is why I like Doggy.
He does have Samora in that episode. He just is like a shitty boss and an asshole, so I don't like him for those reasons.
I like him for I like him for being the stoic hero and saving the girl and like all of the basic hero tropes that everybody else would get tired of, but I don't.
But I only had for DVDs. I had the old movies. I had both of those. I had Mighty Morphin, and I in fact still have the copy of Turbo, a Power Rangers movie from my childhood, on my DVD shelf.
Oh, I
Mighty
also
Morphin.
had the Turbo DVD.
Mighty Morphin was not so lucky. I don't have that DVD anymore. But now I own that movie on VHS because I bought it at like a nostalgia store.
Yeah, no, I never had the
And
95 movie. I did have a VHS, or not a VHS, a DVD of the Turbo movie.
I also had
And
I also had a DVD of Overdrive. I know Once a Ranger was on it. I believe there were some other episodes too, but I could not tell you what they were.
oh, whenever Samurai got put out on DVD, I remember buying like the first like one of Samurai and then the first one of Super Samurai when it got released. So I think I had those as well. At the very least, I know I had the Samurai one. I don't remember if I had the Super Samurai one. I might have had Clash of the Red Rangers instead. It was one of the two.
All right. Anyway, the podcast is over. Turbo plugs, go. Crow royalty.
Crow Royalty on Twitter.
Wow, riveting. Whatever happened to a bear in the night?
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
No, we established that does exist because likes aren't public anymore.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. Crow Royalty.
Did you delete bear in the night? Is it a bear in the hell now?
It is a bear in hell now, yes.
A bear in hell? Okay. Nightster, go.
Solo channel, Nightster gaming stuff when I get to it. Toku Thrill with Riley and some other friend and
Oh wait,
Crow.
shit, I'm also on Toku Thrill. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I
Don't
know
worry
if you've
My
about
heard
it.
bad, I
of
forgot to plug that.
You can forget.
This
'Cause
show.
you will remember. The show.
We're doing some Sentai reviews, Gojuja, and very soon actually resuming Zenkaija because I found episode 2. So
And
we're
by
doing that.
found, he means it was there the whole time on his regular computer, and he could have found it any time.
I thought it was on my old computer, but I went searching when I was on holiday, just scrolling through my files, and I found it just sitting there.
Oh,
So-
also soon to be happening, Kyoryuger reviews.
No, don't fight. We'll figure that out. Let's not start announcing that shit.
I'm going to review Kyoryuger. I don't care what the other two do.
Fair enough.
They can join or they can not. I don't care. It's Kyoryuger.
You should write like a video essay about why you love Kyoryuger.
We should
Probably.
do essays of our favorite seasons and why.
Oh boy, Knight, you want to see the unfinished draft of the Zoojer one that I still haven't finished? It's
Tell
like
me.
3 years old now.
Anyway, linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. If you want to be part of my big break, I'm also on LolCow Crypt, an official Keemstar branded LolCow Network show. And you can go subscribe to that. We're going to be live every single day. Time slot not decided just yet, but it will be soon. And that's it. Thanks for listening to Megazord Radio. Bye. Oh, do we do the I've been thing? Yeah, okay. Some shows we do, some shows we don't. I forget. Go ahead.
Wait, the what thing?
The I've been? Do we do the I've been? Oh
I've
no,
been
we do the
Crow.
different thing. Okay.
It's morphing time, isn't it? Because it's Megazord Radio.
Oh my god, we forgot to re-loop Crow on its morphin time. Do you remember the process?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say until next time we're morphin out of here, and then you're gonna count to 3 in your mind, and you're gonna say it's morphin time. Don't worry if it doesn't sound lined up. I will fix it in post.
Okay.
Okay. So until next time, we're morphin out of here. It's
It's
morphin'
morphin'
time.
time.